Hey, everybody.
You want me to be Mark Wahlberg?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, how's your mother doing?
How's it going?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Salty Nuts live stream event of the summer.
Summer? What's the winter?
I'm from Australia. No, it's never mind. It's summer in Australia.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's always summer somewhere.
This is true.
The Earth is round.
It's always 5
Really?
o'clock
There's
somewhere too.
seasons. An equator, and you do opposite things on one side of the equator. Then
It is always 5
Hey, is
o'clock.
it true that toilets flush backwards on
Yeah.
the other side of the equator?
Yeah, actually, there's a place that you can
I
go
want to see that.
on the planet. I don't know where exactly, but there's a place you can go where you can step on one side and the water flushes this
No.
way, and you can step on the other side.
What
and
if you're like on the line? It just won't flush?
I don't know.
What happens if you're like on the equator?
Is it the equator that does
Yeah,
that?
right? Well, if you're on the equator and you flush your toilet,
dude.
how does it flush? If it can't swirl right or swirl left.
I like how Vader says equator.
We already got a
We're
super
standing
chat.
on the equator.
The equator. Look at
equator.
that. Big Raj. What's up, dude? For $1.99
See,
super
this-
sticker.
super
Thank you.
sticker.
This is it? This is what people do on
People
YouTube?
do on YouTube, bro.
Jesus Christ.
On Saturday mornings, this is we sit here and we do
I feel like
this
I'm
for
sitting
2
on a
hours.
corner with an empty cup.
A little bit. And
Please help.
don't dog it. Don't talk shit about it because that's what people like.
Anyway, hello, good morning.
I still didn't get an answer to my question.
What was your answer? What? Google it, dude. You have the power of the internet.
What does a toilet do on the equator?
Google it. I don't know. I don't know the answer to your question. Maybe the chat does. Somebody. Pretty sure the toilet thing is false. Broba, don't you shit on my theories, man.
Hey, Alex, can
Yes,
you
sir.
Brighten up your camera a little bit?
Do I need to? Yeah.
See, that's
absolutely.
our
Put it on
producer,
somebody
guys.
else so you don't
That's
have
our
to watch me
producer.
finger my camera.
Hey, Alex, you need to like
The producer?
You need to like fix your camera.
Oh, there we go.
You're too
Baba.
red. Your red levels are
How's
too
that?
high.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that better?
good.
What's up, everybody? We're a very high-tech operation over here. Oh, man.
see you guys.
Everything's dental floss and bubble gum.
Yeah, oh, God. Yeah, we have to replace this stuff every week.
Every week we come in and we
like
go,
it.
so what's wrong today?
Where's the
kiddish?"
gremlin today?
It's like, oh, it's a fucking cable.
Anna's here.
Gotta kill a cable. Who?
Anima, just popping in to
Oh,
say
hi,
hi.
Anima. Nice to see you. It's been
Anima,
a while.
yeah, I feel like I haven't talked to you in a
Yeah,
minute.
she's been like cheating on us. She's like,
She's cheating on us?
oh yeah, she's like high into this other
Maybe
channel
we
over
haven't
there.
been holding up our end of the
Oh, we
relationship.
certainly have. We certainly have.
What have you guys been
know,
watching on our little break that we've been taking?
I started watching The Tudors last night.
Really?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good show.
I know I'm about 15 years late,
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
but I'd never watched it before.
Is it like a spin-off to something else or like a...
No.
Or is there a spin-off of it? No?
Maybe, probably.
Okay.
I don't know. But babyface Henry Cavill.
He's
Oh my
in that
God,
show?
I saw your butt.
Young Henry Cavill butt in that show, and Sam Neill.
Sam
Yeah,
Neill's in
Sam
that show?
Neill's in it.
Okay, maybe I need to watch
Kind
it
of
too.
a baddie.
Is it, like, what would you compare it to? A show that I might have seen. Is it like... is it Game of Thrones-ish?
The
Is
Tudors?
it... Yeah.
It's a soap opera with.
Is it more like
they live
Downton
in
Abbey?
Europe with-
Kind of, but way more drama, swearing, and
wait,
sex.
yeah, it was Sam Neill's in it. You should love it.
I didn't know he was in it. And I didn't know
He's
Babyface
the
Cavill was in it
big
either.
bad cardinal.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a priest.
No, he's the cardinal.
His eminence.
Priest. Isn't a cardinal a priest?
Super priest.
Super priest. Is that where they get the red cape?
He's the priest boss, basically. The boss priest.
See, you got the Pope, and you got cardinals, and then you got your exorcism dudes or something, right?
Oh, okay.
And then you got
He's a boss level priest.
he's a
Okay,
boss level priest.
okay.
That's a good way to
Yeah,
put it.
Yeah,
he's
That's a good way to put it.
one step away from the Pope.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, cardinals can become popes.
But aren't there like a
Priests cannot
shit ton of
become
cardinals
popes. I think there's like.
Or
Define
is there?
shit ton.
Well, I'm trying to figure this out.
Listen, we got to ask. This is a question for Odin. I'll ask
Okay.
Odin on Saturday.
All right.
Next time he's on. It's like Odin, you're Mr. Catholic dude.
I'm
How-
trying to break that Odin is a Catholic guy, but he names his channel after a Viking
Yeah,
pagan.
he's a religious.
That's
dude.
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't
He,
really think
he,
about
he
that.
teaches religious theory
Yeah.
at a Catholic school,
He's
I
a
think.
very
Shout out to
smart guy.
Odin. He's a cool guy. He's very nice.
Yeah, he's great.
Always nice to us.
We do have the dogs in
Yeah.
the studio today.
That was Kurt Russell
Yeah.
saying hello.
Kurt Russell. Oh, speaking of Kurt Russell, this is
Yes.
something I learned this week, and Kadish probably already knows this, but
Okay.
it blew my mind. Kurt Russell's first movie, he kicked Elvis in the shin, and he was like 9 years old. Did you know this?
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
I was flipping through Instagram, and I'm like, Kurt Russell's first movie was with Elvis. And I'm like, get the hell out of here. Sure enough, here's Elvis freaking here. I'll give you a quarter, kid, to kick me in the shin. And Kurt Russell kicks him in the shin and goes,
Wow.
adults are so weird. And then walks off the camera. And I'm like, that is the weirdest thing.
What movie is that?
I don't know. They didn't say what the movie was, but
Vader's volume's
yeah.
up again.
What's up, dude?
I fixed it. Jesus Christ.
I was gonna let it go.
Anyway, Yeah, it blew my mind, and he looks just like Wyatt Russell because he's so young. He looks just like him.
So I don't suppose any of you have like a laptop or something that you can use to manage the chat.
I forgot mine because I brought something else instead, which is behind me. We'll talk about that. In a
I can
minute.
do it. I just need a link. So I can do it on this thing, I think.
Oh, the link is in Discord, buddy.
No, the link to StreamYard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's in Discord.
Oh, is it?
Go to the
Okay.
admin on Discord.
I will.
Anyway, what else have we been watching? Kate, did you watch anything on your break?
I've been watching Flip or Flop.
Oh, yeah.
Season 12.
Lots of flipper flop.
What?
What's
Yeah.
a flip of? Is that like a
What's a flip-a-flop?
house reno thing?
Yeah.
So it's basically this was it TLC or DIY show where
One of those channels.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's about this formerly married couple who basically they're house flippers and they go and they get really rundown houses in California, then they like fix them up and they make them all pretty and they sell them.
Yeah.
Oh, flip or okay. I thought you said flip a flop.
Flipper flop.
Flip a flop?
Flip a flop. I don't know what the hell is flip a flop. That's some weird ass new
It's a
Netflix
show brought to you by the Equator.
What's up, Science Fictionary Podcast? What's up, guys? Yes, we are having a good day. This is a impromptu stream. We didn't really plan on doing this, but we were like, what the hell?
Well, we got some free whiskey,
We did.
and we wanted to taste it.
I don't know what the rules are for YouTube, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna see what happens.
Let's do it on a down low.
We're gonna shout out these guys over here at Shady Mile. They sent us some whiskey.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Sure
it's
did
really
not.
cool. It's a Kentucky bourbon, award-winning Kentucky bourbon, and they were kind enough to reach out to us and say, "Hey, can we send you some stuff?" And we were like, "Do you know us?" Yes, please.
They've obviously watched the show before.
They've watched the show before, or they might have seen my wall of booze. But we're gonna pop this open today, in a big thanks to Shady Mile Whiskey.
Oh, we're breaking it over.
That was
Yeah.
that was a disappointing cork release sound.
Oh, don't say that. Man, oh, it was my fault. I wasn't.
That's one check off.
Blame you.
Yeah, blame me on that one, not them. But anyway, thank you guys so much for sending us this stuff. Check them out on Instagram, Shady Mile
That's
Whiskey,
a heavy pour, sir.
or Shady Mile Bourbon, I think it is. Shady Mile Bourbon
Yeah, it's bourbon.
on Instagram. I follow them over there, and I plan on shouting them out a couple times on Instagram. So join them. I think on their website they have a place where you can order some stuff. Give me your glass there, Home Slice.
It smells
Home
good.
slice?
Yeah.
It smells good.
I don't know if I have admin privileges in here, Matt.
Are you logged into your account?
Here you go, buddy.
I think so.
This is technical stuff.
It
This
is. It's
why we-
hard. I don't. Oh.
You can't. He already started off the show without his volume on. You're asking too much of him.
Shout out to these guys. Thank you guys so much. This is awesome. But we will definitely keep those right here in my little square. So they will be behind me, and you'll be able to watch the levels drop each podcast that we do.
All right, should we
I push-
taste this?
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, we're doing
Cheers.
Thank you. Shady Mile.
Free
Hey,
booze.
to the 2022 podcast here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is it good?
that? Got a nose on it.
It's got a nose on it. That's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say I'd drink it, but I am drinking
Yeah, you
it.
are drinking it.
Ooh, ah.
You got to say, I would drink that neat.
I need a cube ice.
Did you
I
drink
am-
it straight? Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I
a
am
little-
drinking it neat.
It's a little spicy.
A little spicy. Well, you should try the rye. So
Oh,
they,
I
have-
don't know if I got a rye. In
they
there.
got 21% wheat and 21% rye.
This is the wheat, right?
Yeah, this is the wheat.
The wheat white.
The
Ah,
wheat
the
white?
wheat.
The wheat.
Yeah, so Vader,
ah,
on your iPad, you have to log into StreamYard under your account in
Okay,
order
well,
to get admin privileges.
I'll get there. Hold on a second.
I can't see. Show the stuff. What's up, babe? Hey, my wife is in the show.
Yeah, she wants to know if
We-
you took out the pork.
We have to be careful with the stuff because
Yeah.
there's terms of stuff on YouTube's.
Yeah,
that-
YouTube might take us down, but it's
Yeah.
okay. YouTube, it's just
Yeah,
iced tea.
what's weird is like I saw an ad for like an alcohol on YouTube today, and it was with,
alcohol?
yeah, and it was with Daniel Craig and Taika Waititi.
Oh, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, but I was like, YouTube doesn't allow advertising for alcohol.
I've seen other podcasts that have a whole wall of just like sponsored booze, and I'm like, I think they don't really enforce that. Maybe it's in there just in case they don't
can
like
pick and
somebody.
choose.
Yeah, I feel like they're using it like when they
Yeah.
want to.
So, I mean, if we get slapped around for this, it's because YouTube was picking on us. So,
yeah, we'll know for sure.
yeah.
We'll know
And
for
you'll
sure.
know.
So I let's see, what did I watch this week? Oh, I watched Better Off Dead.
I've been trying to get Kadish to watch that all week. I should have
Yeah.
just come over to your house.
Yeah, I did. I watched it twice, I think, this week. I watched it once at home, and then I
Well,
watched it.
John Cusack insulted a good friend of mine, and so I am.
He's your
I am-
anti-John
He-
Cusack.
He's on the
Boycotting
list.
him.
He's on the
He's
list.
yeah,
He's
he's
on the list. F John Cusack.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, John Cusack blocked me on Twitter
He blocked
Really?
you.
for just following my friend Tom Connors Jr. on Twitter.
Dude, I know. I tried I don't know. It was a couple months ago. I tried
Never meet your heroes.
I tried following John Cusack on Twitter, and then I scrolled through his Twitter, and I was
in
like,
that. He's
oh
in that.
no. And I just unfollowed him.
Yeah,
Well,
Like,
John Cusack doesn't even like that movie.
he doesn't?
No.
Oh, what a prick! I love that movie. That movie's awesome.
I can love the movie.
Yeah, I
and-
could like the movie.
And think anyone's an asshole.
StreamYards.
Are you still figuring that out, old man?
Shut up.
All right, sorry.
Trying to get-
what do we got?
Oh,
Comments?
Answer your wife.
Oh,
Did
thank
you take out the pork?
for trying to get Salty to answer my question. I guess he didn't. Did I take out the pork? No, but I gotta tell the people about this. We got a freaking huge amount of pork
So the answer
delivered
is
to us.
no.
No, I didn't take out the pork. Oh, she wanted me to take out pork shoulders. No, I didn't do that. Sorry. I remember her asking me that now. Sorry,
Finally got there.
What you've done is you've made the mistake of letting your wife know how to contact you.
yeah.
While you're
While
working.
I'm on the show. But she would think like there would be two ham hocks sitting on the countertop if I had taken them
Stop
out.
at the grocery store on your way home.
It's only a matter of
Pick
time.
up some milk.
You should be like, yeah, I took them out, but I accidentally put them in my car.
Oh,
they're
God.
they're just in the car.
They're just in the car thawing out.
I think Alex is in trouble.
What happened? You're dead. Oh, it's fine.
Hi, Nadia.
He'll
Be
live.
all right.
He's not dead. He won't. if
Hi,
he-
Jude, and the rest, and the rest. We're just the rest, guys.
Oh, I love that.
Log in.
Because it's always like, hi, boys. Hi, guys.
And girl.
Yeah.
No, it's hey, Jude.
And the ...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Was that a comment on like one of our reviews or something? They called you ...
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember.
Whatever. When he's done fiddling with that, I want to talk about troll.
This is going to take me
Just
a while.
take your minute. Yeah,
You
take your
said
minute.
just-
It's fine.
just go ahead,
I'll
start
talk to
talking.
Jude.
Go ahead, go
I'll
ahead.
talk to Jude. What's going on? You want to talk to me about your coffee?
Oh, how is your coffee?
It's mostly cream, but
You
it's
are
good.
so ungrateful.
But it's good.
I try to make this guy. I try to make this guy fancy coffees.
Yeah, she's like,
And
look, I gave you cold cream, and it was
Yeah.
like 90% cream with a shot of
I
espresso.
even flavored that cream.
I know it's sweet.
Yeah.
It tastes very sweet.
Yeah.
This is such a
Good.
pain in the ass.
And I French pressed espresso for you today.
You're so kind. And you made me a bagel
And I made you a bagel.
because I was like, we
Yeah.
got to be drinking whiskey on this podcast. I need to have something in my stomach.
He comes in and he's like, I forgot to eat breakfast today, and I know we're going to be tasting this whiskey. Can I trouble you for like some toast or something? So I made him a bagel, and he was like, hope you don't mind. And I was like, dude, you've been coming over here. It's basically your office for the last 3 years. It would be less work for me if you just came in and made yourself breakfast. And he was like, oh, my bad. I'm like, just help yourself.
All right, I will from
Just
now on.
ask, can I have this? Yes.
Come
and
home.
help yourself.
I'll come over half an hour early and just make breakfast.
Make it
everybody.
for me
Yeah,
next time.
I'll make breakfast
One
for
of these
you.
fucking days. If someone could do something for me, that'd be nice.
It'll be 7 o'clock. You'll hear the coffee
Yeah.
grinder going. "Brrr."
Merry Christmas, bitch. That's all you're getting.
Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey.
So now,
Go full Kill Bill.
Standing over my bed with
Yeah.
a cup of coffee. I did what you asked.
Not creepy at all.
I'm in, but I don't have access to our team.
He has a better pod wife than me.
Oh wait, there we got it. Okay, hold on.
Oh man. So anyway, what else? Kate, what did you watch this week? Anything?
I told you.
Oh, you did.
Flip or flop.
Flip or flop. That's right. You're just
Season
watching
12.
home renovation.
Every
stuff.
time we watch those, like as we're watching them, we start guessing, like, oh, I bet they're going to pay this for that. Oh, I bet that's going to cost this. And then as we're watching it, we're like, maybe we should do that to our house.
Well, in the earlier seasons, Tariq, who's like the main guy on the show, he was like much more stingy with the money, where he was like, oh, we can't pay this. Can we just keep this crappy thing crappy? And now he's got so much money where he's just like, yeah, I'll spend another 30 grand.
Get out of the live stream, dude. What are you doing?
I have to be in there.
No, you could just be in the background.
I didn't put me in there. There we go. Does this work? Doink. It works.
Oh, my.
You're dead.
Oh my god, you're hilarious.
I'm
Anyway,
old. Leave me alone.
I'm not leaving you
You
alone.
know what? I'm leaving.
Are you?
I'm gonna start my own show.
It's a nice hat. Where'd you get that hat from?
I got this hat from Jay. Drunk 3PO.
Well, Vader, you're going on vacation tomorrow.
I
Right?
am. I'm going to New Orleans.
New Orleans.
tomorrow.
Nolans.
Nolans?
No,
New Orleans?
that's not how you say it.
How do you say it? How are you supposed to say it?
I watched a video about how to say it properly.
Okay.
Okay. There's like 20 things you never do in New Orleans. And one of them is you always pronounce it New Orleans.
Okay.
New Orleans.
Okay.
New Orleans. So it's not Nolans.
Not
That
Nolans.
sounds like some guy from the Northwest trying to be cool.
Yeah, as someone who's actually visited New Orleans before, people do call it Nolans.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not from there, so whatever. The other one is like don't go into shady areas. And
Well, that's a universal truth.
Some of these videos out there are like the dumbest things in the world. It'd be like watching one on Vegas. Don't approach the homeless people. No shit. Is that how it works?
Oh, so I went down to the arts district for the first time ever, and walked the streets. It is incredibly clean down there. Like, it's nice.
Yeah.
You walk down. I was like 1 o'clock in the morning. There was no vagrancy, nothing. It was clean streets. All the bars were open. There's people
You
chatting.
should have gone on
having fun.
Friday. It's a festival.
I've heard it's really good on First
Yeah.
Friday. So I'm down to go. See, my perception of what downtown was when you invited me was like, oh, I'm good. I think I'll skip.
In all fairness, though, there's only like 2 streets in the arts district that are like that.
Same as New Orleans. Same as the Las Vegas Strip.
It's Main Street
Yeah.
and whatever adjacent Main Street is.
Yeah.
We got a Verbo in the arts district.
What's a verb?
It's like a
Vacation rental by owner.
Oh, okay.
it's like a what's the other thing that's out there?
Like an
Airbnb?
Yeah, it's like an Airbnb,
Okay.
but I think nicer or something. I don't know.
It's the same. Most of them have their stuff on both sites.
My wife planned this like a year ago, so
You excited?
once we get there,
Yeah. Do you like
cramming my giant fat ass into a little plane is not going to be fun. And we got a layover in LA, so I'm not happy about that.
you have to go to LA to go to
LA
New
to
Orleans?
New Orleans. Yeah,
Oh, you
I
gotta
don't
go
know.
backwards. That
Oh
sucks.
no.
And back home, it's the same way. Got to go to LA then to Vegas. So
Well, if you get this happened to somebody that we know. They got stuck in LA on a layover, and the plane was delayed or something like that. And they were like, I think we might as well just drive because it's only like 4 hours to Vegas. So they just hopped in a car and drove here, and it was like less wait time than taking a plane. Like, I think that might be your best bet.
how many people we got?
I don't know.
Got 22.
22 people? What's up? We're disappointing 22 people right now. It's amazing.
Hey man, so we said, we're just shooting the shit today.
That's
Yeah.
not counting the people on spaces.
Oh yeah, I forgot about spaces. I need to log on.
There's
to that.
nobody in spaces.
Nobody?
Just me and Matt.
Okay.
Our Twitter has been growing quite
It has.
well.
It has. It's been doing good. So Kadish took over the Twitter, and he's been like, "I'll handle this, guys."
I haven't
got
taken
this."
it over. I've
Well,
He's just been
contributing.
playing it.
He's been contributing, but he contributes in the most bizarre ways, and they get the most interaction. He's like, "Hey,
I'm
what's
learning.
better,
I'm learning.
apples or oranges?" And he gets like 2,000 comments. Oh, this is better. Fuck you. Like, what the hell, man? I don't understand it. I don't understand Twitter. I just don't get it.
Twitter's a weird animal.
It's just so strange. I'm over here trying to ask like complicated, thought-provoking questions, and people are like, zero interactions.
I've been having issues with some people, like my brother. My
Keg crusher?
My
Yeah.
sorry ass, stupid man child of a brother. He opened up his very first Twitter account for the first time like 3 days after Elon took over.
Yeah.
And it took him like less than 48 hours to get a week ban.
On Elon's Twitter?
On Elon's
What did
Twitter.
he say?
I think he thinks Twitter is just like to go on there and just call people fucktards or something.
Kinda, yeah.
And it's just like, I go, bro, you got to have a little bit of chill, just a little bit of chill. But whatever. It's just
Twitter's been so much fun.
it has
lately.
been super fun. It has been super fun.
I've been
I didn't realize how oppressive it was under the old regime, where basically you had to watch everything you said just to make sure that like you didn't get like summarily banned permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Brightest Days comment right here. Twitter is simple. People are dumb. I don't use Twitter all that often. I've been trying to use it more now because it's been taken over by new management. I want to at least support that to a certain degree. And then the Twitter files drop. That was wild.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like reading through that guy, that Matt, the journalist guy.
Matt
I don't know.
Taibbi.
Yeah, Taibbi. His whole Twitter thread that he put together. Crazy. Not unexpected, but pretty wild.
Well, the new twist in that story was even more interesting, where like the lawyer for Hillary and the FBI and all that stuff was suppressing the Twitter files, keeping them from getting it to the journalists. And Elon Musk came in and fired him.
Dude's good at doing that.
Hey guys, I got some news.
What's up?
R2 the Icky is now here. and in Spaces.
And in Spaces.
What?
So,
Wow, he's double dipping.
He let us know this. Welcome, Marty.
Do we want to bring him on?
He's got
That's
all
up to
the
him.
devices.
Yeah, if you guys are club members, saltynerdclub.com, you guys have a link to this live stream. So head over to Discord in the club members only area and click on the link and you can hop
You
in
can
with
also
us.
join through Spaces. We
Yep.
can bring you on that way.
Yep. Lots of different ways. We want to support our club members. We're having fun with them. And this month, I think, is Batman 1966, right? For the club members. So if you want to watch that show with us,
When does that come out?
We just released the Riddler episode on Tuesday.
Yep.
And today was the guess whose line it was? Steven Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I totally forgot we did
or,
that.
Yeah.
Chuck
That was
Norris.
fun.
Yeah, I did. Did that come out today?
Yep.
I'm going to have to watch it, see how it came out. Because I don't remember doing it.
And I want to reiterate one more time.
Yeah, what's
that
up?
Salty's a dead man when he gets home.
$10 super chat from the
Astro
Astro
Nerd
Nerd Boy.
Boy.
What's up, dude?
He's our top super chatter.
Okay, cool.
He
Twitter.
dropped us $100 on a Saturday. show.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for your generosity. Twitter is great when one needs to rant against companies. Most of the time, it is the only way to get results.
Yeah, that's true.
very
That is
true.
You can throw them under the bus hardcore with a good viral tweet, and they have to respond. You know what? My favorite part about companies on Twitter is the rivalry between fast food joints. It's like
Wendy's Twitter
Wendy's is the shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
based. They're based.
Those guys freaking kick butt, man. They're throwing Burger King under the bus all the time, and they're just having fun, especially with McDonald's because McDonald's is so trash. They're just like, "Psh, there you go."
McDonald's tweet game is weak.
They need a new Twitter person. Who would be good? Who would be a good person to run like just a trash talking Twitter account?
Trump.
Donald Trump. Yes. Yeah.
Well,
Have Donald Trump run McDonald's Twitter.
Should hire him.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have the best McRib. We're serving the McRib a year around.
Our McRib is gonna blow your McRib out of the water.
He's so good at trash talking it got him elected president.
Well, Trump actually loves McDonald's.
He does.
Does he? Okay, so he would be a good
He
candidate
also
for
loves
that.
tacos.
Does he? How do you know that? I know he loves like KFC or something. What was that thing he's
Trump
famous for?
Tower has the best taco bowl in all of New York.
I would
Yeah.
love to see him shadow run a McDonald's account and just trash talk all the other freaking fast food joints. That would be amazing.
We went to McDonald's the other day because it was just I wanted a McMuffin. I wanted an egg McMuffin, and we got there at 10:35.
Oh,
I was so angry.
do they still do that thing?
Yeah, they still do.
Wow.
And I'm like, do you have breakfast? Let me ask the manager. Hold on. So, sorry, we don't have any breakfast yet. There's like 12 cars behind me, so I'm stuck. And I'm like, all right, just give me a 10-piece nugget, I guess.
Nugget?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
listen.
no. Not the nugget.
So I got some nuggets, and my
He
wife
got
got something.
nuggeted.
Oh, no.
We drive out and we go and pull over so we can eat. And I got about 4 of them in, and then my brain instantly went to that video of them showing us how nuggets are produced
Yep.
with the purple slime
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
glop, and I'm
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
I set it aside.
You didn't do it?
I'm like, I can't eat.
Oh,
this
good. Good for you, man.
So speaking of eating, maybe we should
awesome.
talk about our podcast dinner. That we
Oh, we had a
we
great
had
time.
such a fun time.
So, okay, so I wanted to make sure that I was the first one there because I know Kadish always arrives everywhere he goes like 45 minutes early.
We were running so late.
So I was like, I need to get there first. So I was like determined. So I left early and I got to Capo's, which is a restaurant here in Vegas that has like a gangster 19. I don't
like a
know.
speakeasy.
Yeah, it's a speakeasy,
They
1920s
got like a
vibe.
secret entrance.
Yeah.
You ring the bell and they go, "What do you want?"
What do you want? Who are you here for? So this is a funny story. So I got there first. I'm like, I got to be there before Kadish. That was my goal, and I won. So
And you've
awesome.
never been there before.
I've
right?
never been there before,
Okay.
so I had no idea what to expect.
I wanted it to be a surprise.
I walk in and there's just like this dark little closet of a room with like a red door and a doorbell. And I'm like, beep, beep. I'm ringing the doorbell and nothing's happening. What the heck, man? What's going on? And then like a little trap door opens right next to my face. And he's like, what do you want? I'm like, Jesus Christ. He's like, who are you here for? I'm like, I'm here for the Salty Nerd. I am the Salty Nerd and I'm here for my party. He's like, who'd you talk to? I'm like, Frankie?
I specifically said,
I know.
ask for Tommy.
I know you did. I know you did. I'm like, shit, Ziggy, Frankie, I don't know, some freaking gangster name. And he's like, are you kidding me right now? And I'm like, can I come in so I can get a gin and tonic? He's like, yeah, that's fine. Opens the door. He's like, who'd you come here for? And I'm like, I don't freaking remember. He's like, you made a reservation. You don't know who you talked to? And I'm like, listen, man. He's like, I don't remember his name, but I know I'm supposed to talk to him. And he's like, all right, here's Tommy. And I'm like, that's what it was. It was Tommy.
He was like, "Are you a cop?"
Yeah. And I sat down next to the bar, and Tommy comes sitting next to me, and he's like, "So, what do you do?" And I'm like, I make podcasts." And he was like, "That's interesting, because I want to start a podcast." And I'm like, "You're talking to the right guy right now, dude. Let me give you my business card." We trade cards. He was like, "All right, I want to have it like a Vegas vibe podcast about running businesses in Vegas." I'm like, "Perfect. Show up to my studio. We'll do it."
Guys, look who we have.
What do we got?
Oh,
Oh, R2 the Icky. What's
Hey.
up, dude?
How's
Anyway,
it
that's the end of my
going,
story. It was fun. Tommy was cool. Do we have volume for R2? We good?
There
Can
we
you
go.
hear me okay?
Nope, still no volume for R2.
is he muted on his end?
I don't know. No, he's not. What's going on?
Okay, well, nice to see you.
Yeah, bye, R2.
Try it now.
We'll figure it out. Go ahead, buddy.
Keep talking.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
All right,
Gotcha.
cool. So you gonna have a mob podcast? Is it like how to whack a
Well,
guy?
well, I mean, I'm gonna produce one.
We can't
How
talk
to be a
about
made
it.
man.
I want to produce it for him. So he was like, "How do I start one?" I'm
We're,
like,
we're
"I'll-
gonna make a thing about the guy
yeah."
and the stuff.
Thing about the guy. That would be the name of it. Anyway, Tommy was really cool, and dinner was great. We had a
Dinner
great
was
time.
good.
Yeah, surprisingly
I'm so
good.
bummed that Ashley couldn't come.
She is too. She's in the comments right now saying, "Yeah, I had lots of fun without me." Yes, I'm sorry. I promise I'd take her out on a date. But
Yeah, and in fact, as soon as we
Babysitter.
sat down today before we started the stream, I told Alex to tell you, Ashley, that I was very disappointed that I didn't get any Ashley
yeah,
time.
Yep, she was.
But it didn't bother me at all.
But they need to up their website, because I'll tell you, I was like, when you said, "Hey, we're going to this place," I like went on their website and I was scrolling through their pictures, and their food pics were like lackluster. And I'm like, oh man, like I didn't know if it was going to be good or not.
The food pics were lackluster.
Their food pics were
I
lackluster.
didn't think they were lackluster.
Well, they're not professionally done.
Well, Capo's is known for its gluten-free pasta.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
like Ashley really missed out.
So I went on their website and I was kind of worried. I was like, oh man, I don't know if this place is gonna be any good. But the freaking food was top notch. It was good stuff, really, really good. So shout out to those guys over there at Capo's. It was a fun night.
Yeah.
And we had what do we have? We had Charles.
Charles and Tom.
Charles.
Yes,
Tom.
but not Charles's sweater. He wore a
I
different
know,
sweater.
I know. I posted some pictures.
Yeah, he didn't want to get any sauce on the white.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I posted some pictures of like our dinner party, and there were comments like, "Where's Charles?
Where's Charles's sweater? Yeah. If he comes back
He
on the
has
pod,
other sweaters, you guys.
but it's the white
I
fisherman
know,
sweater.
It's so good.
prime.
It started a fandom.
It did.
R2, what do you think of Charles's white sweater?
I don't think I could pull it off. It would be dirty really quick, knowing me.
So I think we should tell everyone our idea for Mataranth.
Oh God. Oh no.
For
down.
what?
I'm down.
Oh, these guys came up with some weird ass idea
So,
this week.
so something funny happened on Twitter where
Guarantee you it's not going to be funny.
there's this female streamer named Amaranth, and someone sent her a box with $70,000 in cash, a new iPhone, and something else.
A stun gun.
That doesn't have any.
Yeah, a stun gun.
Yeah, I'm sure that.
And
Really?
yeah,
I'm sure that
I've
iPhone's
always
completely
wanted a
clean.
stun gun.
and so she opened it live on stream, and someone tweeted like the video of it, and these guys mentioned it yesterday, and we were like, we should do a sketch called Mataranth, where Matt Vader 74 just does all the thought stuff that Amaranth does, and see what people send him.
Totally down. Totally down.
Yeah, some ASMR.
I'm like, is
Eating
that-
cereal in a
I'm trying.
nightgown.
I'm trying to reel this back. I'm like, is that on brand for us guys? And they're like, yes, it is.
I can suck on this lollipop.
You got to get Vader one of those microphones that they like.
Yeah, with the big fuzzies.
ASMR.
yeah, where they stick their mouth on it.
Fuck, I can't stand that stuff, dude. It's
It's in the shape of ears.
ugh. No thanks. It's like, you ever seen those viral videos where like they take a comb in front of a cat and they go like that, and the cat goes like, that's me with ASMR. Like when somebody does like the weird freaking, I'm like, sorry, can't handle it. Gotta skip next next video.
Hey, your wife is breaking in again. She wants you to know that your mower just came.
Oh, shout out to manscaped.com. Not a sponsor. I got the new lawnmower 4.0 and I'm super excited to use it
Christ.
Is that something you use on your body?
everywhere.
Gross, dude.
Yeah.
It's a mower.
It's a lawnmower 4.0, but it's like, it's
And
a
the-
little buzzer with like different.
It's the name of the electric razor.
And
lawnmower.
Jay's in the channel. He's going to send us some Avatar plushies.
Yes. Oh man, Jay was so mad at me for talking shit about Avatar yesterday. I was like, this movie's gonna suck. He's like, prove it. Look, man, I hope you enjoy it, dude. I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of people out there who love this movie, and that's fine. It's
when
just,
does that come out?
Just
not
send
for
him a
me.
link. Maybe he'll come in.
Next
Yeah.
Friday.
Oh yeah, can we send Jay a link? I don't know if he has time to come on or not, but we should at least
He
send him
never
a
has
link.
time.
He's pretty famous.
Jay, I'm gonna send you a link. If you have time, you can join us. If not, no worries. But I'll send it to you on Twitter right now. I got you. I got you, boo.
I wonder if he still has all the emojis in his name.
He does. He does have Thanksgiving emojis in his name.
Oh no!
I keep seeing tweets from Carpe Donktum, who changed his name to Giant Penis.
Oh no!
And it got locked as that, and for like months, and he's been begging Elon to let him change it.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
no.
The Thanksgiving emojis are becoming a thing, man.
Fuck
I mean, I
around
think
and
somebody
find
made.
out.
I think somebody made a T-shirt with Jay, or was that maybe Jay did it? Made a T-shirt with these emojis
Did he?
with the things. Yeah,
Maybe, I don't
That's
know.
Great.
I wasn't mad, LOL. No, I know, dude. I know. I'm just busting your balls. It's all good. No, but I don't know, man. Avatar is just not my thing. I hope people like it. I hope it's good, but I'm probably gonna not.
I'm
see it.
genuinely surprised that people still care about
Yeah,
Avatar.
it was Count Dankula. Thank you, Boba Fett.
Was it?
Count Dankula was the one who changed his name to Giant Penis, and when he signed up for Twitter Blue, it locked his name and he can't change it.
Own it, dude. Just own it. I would just own it.
No, he's been tweeting like every day to Elon directly. He's like, please let me change it.
I'm gonna go start a new account. That's funny.
Oh, that's too bad, dude. I'm
The
glad.
lesson is don't change your name
Don't
to weird
change-
things.
yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen.
People, it used to be the Wild West, man. Twitter was just run by whoever. They were just like, do whatever you want. My gosh, Kurt Russell,
He's trying to get the other dog to play with him.
go fetch
I keep just throwing treats into the kitchen.
$10. Oh my God, here's a $10 super chat. I'm gonna let you read this one. You read it. You read it. I'm not reading
Listen,
that filth.
Nick's been trying to get me to do a mukbang for years, and it's never gonna happen.
That's disgusting.
Vader and a bucket of KFC would be huge in South Korea. Yes, I'm sure it would. And yeah, it's gross, dude.
So gross.
Is the mukbang where you just gorge on food?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
seen these things? Oh, look who's here. Have you seen these
Oh
things?
shit.
Where
Perfect.
it's a video of these guys just eating buckets of chicken. It's nasty, man. Hey, there's
Nice
Jay.
hat.
What's up, Jay? How you doing, man?
I gotta clear out some rumors. Number one, never made an emoji T-shirt. Somebody else did. I was like,
Yeah.
have at it. People think that they can make money off that stupid Twitter that's locked. It's fine. Number two, I wasn't mad at Salty's avatar, but he came at it kind of hard. I was just doing research at the time. I was up. I even sent him a nice DM saying, "Hey man, I wasn't mad. I was just curious."
I know.
So I was like, it did come off a little harsh. Where I'm like, prove it. I should have said. I kind of figured that would get his attention more than, can I see what you're seeing? Because I see something different. He probably wouldn't have responded. He probably would have been like, I'll deal with that later.
No, I did. I was kind of like, oh shit! Now I got to go back and look at my search history. So I was like, I went on the little my magnifying glass on Twitter, and I was like, Avatar, and I was like searching through the reviews trying to find the ones that I saw. I could only find 4, so you might be right, man. I think the majority of people are enjoying it. I found 4 or 5 of them that were like, well, the story's kind of thin. And I'm like,
Well, the one guy that I trust a lot is Chris Gore. And he went and saw it yesterday, and he said like, it's an experience he's never had at the theater before. So
That's cool.
we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. I don't care. I love it. I'm looking forward to it. Star Wars is dead. Marvel sucks. There's nothing good out there anymore. So I'm like, can I have something? I'm settling for Smurf people at this point.
when you guys said it felt like it was detached from current Hollywood, that kind of sold me on it. When you said it, okay, I'll go check it out.
You should also never underestimate James Cameron.
Well, he said it was a story about a strong father, which is not in Hollywood, and there's no wokeness in the whole thing. So I was like, all right, that's all. Isn't that sad? That's where we're at now. That's all I need. That's all I need for you to get my money.
a strong father figure and no politics. I'm in. Yeah, that sounds better.
All right, I'll probably watch it.
All right. Yeah.
I'm curious.
If he didn't make that weird testosterone.
Yeah,
comment.
that was such
All
a
right, so the
left field
testosterone
comment.
thing was taken out of context. He was talking about when he was younger, and he was losing his he kept losing his temper, so he needed to get testosterone out of his body by doing things so he wouldn't be angry all the time. So that was
You know, we say weird shit that could totally be taken out of context.
Okay, I didn't know they took it out of context. That okay.
I mean, that was the quote. Testosterone is a toxin that needs to leave the body. But he was talking about in like, you know, like exercise and stuff
And
like
other male activities.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
just a little defense of James Cameron. But
You can't handle
Some
the
really good apple juice.
yeah, YouTube. It's just apple juice.
I think it's really smooth.
It is really smooth. The wheat's good. I'm curious about the rye. The rye, I'm gonna try that one next.
The rye apples.
Yeah, the rye apple juice.
Holy crap! What time? You guys are drinking at 11? 10?
Cheers, buddy. That's what we do.
It's the holidays.
Have you not watched our show before?
Don't you judge us.
We usually start at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah. But yeah. Let me clear up some rumors.
I know Alex.
today.
I know Alex drinks a lot.
First of all, we
so-
started drinking at 9, so fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to clear up my throat.
What's up,
Well,
R2? I see you up there.
Another
Jay, how are you?
$10. Man, another $10. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, R2? Go ahead. You guys can greet each other. Let's see. $10 from Backyard TARDIS. Jay, congratulations on getting Stuttering Craig on your podcast. You finally made it.
Do we have to give that $10 to Jay?
Yeah, I think we might.
No, we don't.
I'll sell it to you.
Nick, just so
Appreciate
you know, we've booked Stuttering Craig on the Salty Saturday stream for January, so
Sweet.
he'll be on
Yeah.
with us too.
The most successful live stream that we do on,
We ju- we
on this
just-
channel is without me.
We just watch whoever Jay has on, and then we.
Yes, I had Gina, Matthew Marsden, but it was Stuttering Craig, the guy who invented Screw Attack video games, was how I made it. So
Yep.
Anima's got the right idea. It's 5 p.m. somewhere. Dot.
That's
Yep.
it.
it. Yeah.
Absolutely. But anyway, so we
I think
watched.
it might actually be 5 p.m. where she is.
Yeah, she's like 9 hours ahead of us,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so it might be.
Look who it is.
We got Mr.
What
Falcon.
we got? Eric, what's up, dude? Welcome back.
I can't hear you guys at all. I am in the middle of a holiday party here at work. I can't hear a word any of y'all are saying. So
great live
Thank you
Merry
stream,
Christmas,
etiquette.
everybody. And I'm going to step out because I hope I'm not using the company internet because that would be really bad. Be like, oh, what is Eric doing on the and there's like a whole bunch of people standing around me. So anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I know you can't hear me, but thank you. That's cool. That's fun. That shit's hilarious. I can't hear anything you're saying.
Party at work.
Hope I'm not on the company internet.
It's like anytime I FaceTime my father.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Turn your volume up.
Yeah, my parents
do you
always
guys-
tell me to turn my volume up when we're FaceTiming because
Yeah.
they can't
They
hear.
can't. Yeah, of course.
What are you guys celebrating today? Is it just whatever?
Yeah,
We're
Well,
just hanging
just
out.
hanging out.
Oh, there's
just
her.
throwing links out. Just throwing links out to anybody. Just seeing.
Well, it's our club members. We sent a link out to our people who pay for this content to say hi and come stop by and what's up.
Yeah, so we pre-recorded a bunch of content for December, so we wouldn't have to record, and we just decided since we don't have anything to do on this week, we would do a live stream before Vader goes off to his vacation and
Yep.
have some fun.
Where are you going on vacation?
We're flying out to New Orleans tomorrow morning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
My wife's been
That's
planning
awesome,
this for like
man.
a year.
When's
no
the last
idea
time
what
you've
we're gonna
been
do.
there?
I've never been there. Neither one of us have.
Oh, okay. So ready for the warnings?
Here we go.
I've done a little research. I've done a little
Smells like pee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Smells like garbage.
Constantly. I was there with
last-
Ryan at
Last time we were
midnight.
there, I stepped over multiple turds on Bourbon Street.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bourbon Street is a lot of fun. Just stay where there's a crowd because there's a lot. We made a wrong turn and we were walking and like all these like witches and palm readers were like running around this cemetery
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't want to be here. Like this is weird. And so yeah, they came up to us and like we could read your palm, we could do this, we could give a spell on. I'm like, nah, I don't want any of that stuff. Like y'all, we just want some baguettes. Like so.
Where's the beignets at?
Yeah.
Yeah, the beignets. That's what I meant. Beignets.
Jay, did you
Beignets
get-
were awesome there.
Did you get any po' boys while you were out there?
I did. Eat everything that you can. The food is fantastic. I had lots of shrimp.
Ready for the rye?
Stuff like that.
I'm not quite.
Okay, I'll wait
So,
for you.
my wife and our friends that are meeting us there, they've actually already got a bunch of stuff planned. I think we're going on like an all day long plantation tour out in the swamp or something.
Oh, yeah?
On the boats. And
A
it's this.
swamp and a plantation are two
Yeah,
different
it's,
things.
it's some kind of plantation where it's like both. It's like a swamp plantation tour. It's like the place where they filmed Interview with the Vampire, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, it'll be cool. So,
Cool, right
and then
Are you
I'm
driving
thinking-
or flying in?
We're flying. We're
Yeah.
flying in. Yeah. I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
The first time I ever went to New Orleans, I went with a girlfriend. It was right before Halloween, so everything was like decorated really spooky, and it was really cool. But we were walking down Bourbon Street, and like there's like Zydeco music always playing constantly, and it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We were just walking down the street, and we just felt the backs of our shirts get grabbed. And this huge bouncer just grabbed us both by the backs of our necks, and he said, "We need ladies of your caliber in our club." And he literally threw us into a club. And we were afraid to leave. So we just stayed there.
Wow.
So
was
it
really
worked.
fun.
Yeah.
So it worked, yeah. His boss was like, go find some hot chicks. All right,
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
And then, so we went to the bar and got hurricanes because we had never had them before.
Yeah.
And this girl at the bar was like, "Hey, you need to be careful with those." And I was like, "Pfft, okay. And with like 30 minutes later, we were both like, "What time is it?" And we were like, "Oh my God, it's still light outside."
Yeah. Coming from Jude, that means a lot, too.
Yeah.
Because we're,
Yeah.
I mean, am I the only one who finished my drink already?
Last time we went to New Orleans, Jude cried because like she didn't want to drink anymore.
That's
No.
Wow.
incredible.
Because you can't just go sit anywhere unless you're eating or drinking. And I was like, I cannot eat another fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Kadish was like, "It's so hot. Could we just go sit in a bar?" I was like, "No, because you don't drink and you're going to make me drink. I can't drink anymore." I was like, "We are walking."
We have yet to get Kadish to drink anything. We need to make some like pina coladas or
He was a
something.
good sport. He tried several different drinks, but he always, babe, show him the face you make.
No.
No. It's like, no, I'm not
Every
doing
time
it.
he tastes any alcohol, he goes,
It's like Sheldon.
Not his thing.
This is
huh?
icky.
Hey, I thought his drink was the Harvey Wallbanger.
Yeah.
I do like the Harvey Wallbanger.
That's just vodka
You
and
just
orange
like to
juice.
say that you like a Harvey Wallbanger.
Yeah, so this is a funny story too. So I ordered a Harvey Wallbanger at Herbs and Rye, which is another restaurant here in town that I highly recommend. And when I said, "Yeah, can I have a Harvey Wallbanger?" the waiter looked at me and he's like, "Are you sure?" he's like, "I don't usually tell people not to get something, but don't get that." And I'm like, "No, I gotta try it. It's a goof. It's for my friend or whatever." He's like, "All right, I'll bring it to you." And I took a couple of sips. He walked by next to me. He's like, "Did I tell you what?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty crappy." And he's like, "I told you."
I mean, it's basically just a screwdriver.
It's just a screwdriver. It's
Never heard of
orange
that,
juice and
yeah.
vodka.
It's orange juice, vodka, long glass.
So the story
Galliano.
behind the Harvey Wallbanger is that Jude and I went and saw Game Night, starring
regret ever seeing this movie.
Rachel McAdams and
Steve Carell, right?
No, it was
Justin Bateman.
Justin Bateman.
Yeah, that's right.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. And at one point, they're in a bar and they're trying to determine whether or not the bartender is a real bartender or an actor playing a bartender. And so they're like, "Let's order a drink that only a bartender would know how to make." And so they go up and they just order a Harvey Wallbanger, and that was the joke. And so I'm like, "Hey, let's every time we go to a bar from that point on, I just order a Harvey Wallbanger to
By
make
the
sure
way-
that the bartender is actually real."
Yeah, this is a thing that actually is really irritating to real bartenders. Like when you order a drink to stump the bartender.
I don't think people like that. I don't get the impression that bartenders are like, "Oh, this asshole's trying to freaking stump me" or something like that.
I wouldn't.
Can you
like
imagine how many bartenders had to make that new drink that chick said from House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
It's like I like a spagliato with Negroni in it, and they're all like, all the bartenders and whatever it is.
Well, I just order it to piss Jude off,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, I wonder how many bartenders have to make that drink now
Yeah.
because of that Instagram freaking
Well,
thing.
everybody needed to try it. And now I think everybody is like, "Oh, yeah, that's terrible."
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and you tried it.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing was disgusting.
It was
Yeah,
gross.
with, JT.
Oh yeah, JT came and tried it too. That's right.
How are things in Vegas right now?
Seemed back
Fine.
to normal.
Pretty good.
Is it
Yeah.
cold there? Does it get cold in the winter?
It's
Not
in the
really.
50s, low 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's still
it's cold.
sunny
I mean,
out.
it can get down to like the 30s, but that's like
Rare.
really cold for us.
Put it this way, my trees still have leaves on them,
Yeah.
and it's December.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't get super cold by our standards until like around New Year's.
Yeah.
It
I
can
haven't even
freeze,
noticed
but-
any snow on the mountaintops as I'm
That's
driving.
true. Yeah. we haven't had a lot of moisture either because
Yeah.
Mount
Does
Charleston
the strip
usually,
like decorate like giant trees or anything? Like,
No, but they always,
Some of them
sometimes
do.
they decorate the Statue of Liberty from
Yeah,
New York, New York.
yeah. Once in a while, the New York will throw something up because they
Yeah.
have I think they have the biggest like sidewalk real estate.
Yeah.
Because the New York has like all the way to the strip right in front of their place, and they have tons of room to do stuff.
Yeah. Bellagio does a big
Yeah.
Christmas thing. in their botanical garden.
Locals are like the
I think,
last person
I
to
know,
tell.
yeah, we're the
Ah,
ones
okay.
that ask.
The best time to see the strip decorated for anything is Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy down there. Yeah, because we get all these crazy rich Chinese people that come in and they spend a
And
ton
also,
of
like,
money.
we used to have the Mandarin Oriental, which was a Chinese owned hotel, and they used to do a big thing too, but it's now a Waldorf.
Aren't they like going to be like decorating the place for the F1 Formula One
Yes.
racing?
Oh, that looks freaking dope.
Yeah.
Have you seen the computer like generated?
I don't like it.
Dude,
That's
they're
gonna
gonna
be
put stadium
crazy.
seating all the way down the strip for this F1 Formula racing. That looks freaking awesome.
That's gonna be a nightmare.
If I
Here's
could,
Yeah,
all
I
about
don't want to drive
Disney.
anywhere on those days.
if I could go there and watch that, I would. That looks freaking awesome.
You can't afford it.
I know it's super expensive.
Yeah.
And
Everything
it's
in
already sold
Orlando.
out.
Everything in Orlando gets Christmassy November 1st.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we do Christmas November through
Jay,
December.
has the state reinstated all the tax benefits for Disney World yet?
They're not going to.
No.
That's a lie. DeSantis came out and said they screwed up. It's over.
Yeah.
So they're like, don't listen to what you see on the news. Like, there's been no law. There's been nothing. There's no one's proposing anything, and we're not changing our stance. So-
Good for him, man.
Jay,
I
what?
like that guy.
Yeah. What's your take on Iger coming back? I haven't really heard anything.
I think
I
he's-
I read one headline.
So our thought process is that he's just there for 2 years to just do presses and like smooth things over, because Chapek was hated here in Florida because he kept attacking the state over and over, and like stuff that never didn't even make the headlines. So Iger just shows up at Disney World shaking hands like a politician. I don't think anything's going to change. I just think he's going to say the right things for people to kind of calm stuff down. So they have to do something, because Disney, the only money Disney's making is from the theme parks.
Yeah.
So it's sustaining everything that they're doing, and maybe Avatar when that comes out. But
Oh, is that a
We'll
Disney
see.
movie?
Well, it's
What- they're
technically
dis-
it's Fox, but
they're
it's owned by
distributing
Disney.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's
Okay.
got to make like $2 billion to break even.
Yeah, I can't believe they.
all
spent
right,
that
so
much
that's
money.
another misquote. He got $1 billion to film 4 movies, so it's $250 million per movie a budget.
Wow.
Okay.
So he was talking about the whole experience needs to cover about $2 billion to make a profit. So
Oh,
I thought you
okay.
guys were a movie podcast. Don't you do your research,
We do
Kadish?
no, dude.
What
listen,
the heck,
we do,
man?
We watch old movies.
We watch
Jay.
old movies. We watch movies from the '80s and '90s and shit. Like we don't really dig into the new stuff.
We leave all that stuff to the pros like you, man.
Yeah, that's all.
Hey,
I'm not-
so
I go to
We're all
theme
like,
parks for a
we're like,
living,
did,
man.
we're sitting here like, hey, this new movie came out, and they're like, Geeks and Gamers already covered it. Never mind.
I ride rides for a living. That's it.
yeah. R2, what do you got coming up? I know you got to get out of here in a minute, man.
We next Monday we're doing an appreciation stream. We're gonna have some guests on,
Cool.
and that'll be the last planned thing for the rest of the year until January. JT's got a lot of big plans, so I think we might have some new announcements come January.
Right on. That's good to hear.
Cool.
The
It's fun
trivia
watching.
queen has joined us.
Yes, the trivia queen, Anima. Welcome. How are you doing?
Hi guys.
I do need to take off. Not
Okay.
because Anima showed up. I'm sorry. But,
R2,
I'm
thank you
still
so much for
technically
stopping by,
working.
man.
Yeah, thank you for
Love
having
you
me.
too,
Take
Arthur.
care. Good seeing you, Anima. Bye, Jay. Bye, everybody.
Take care, man.
See you, man.
See ya.
Eric is back with headphones this time.
But is he still on the company?
Yeah, he's got headphones and
internet?
still on the company Wi-Fi. What's up, dude?
That's it.
I can actually hear you guys now.
That's perfect.
good.
Good. So Anima,
Yeah,
I haven't
but
seen you in
I'm here.
forever. What's going on with
You're
Anima?
not doing trivia
I wa-
anymore. So.
I know. Jude was like, I
miss
can't do
that.
it
I
anymore.
miss hanging. I
Oh,
miss
don't
hanging
blame
out.
me.
I'm gonna
I
blame you
miss it.
100%. You ready?
Sure.
Okay, guys, we're gonna pop open the 21% rye Shady Mile.
I want
Shout
a
out to those
better
guys.
cork open.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get it.
You guys should
That's
get
nice.
There we go.
sponsor, like an alcohol sponsor, so you can get your own
Well,
label or
they
something.
reached out to us and sent us this whiskey and
Yeah, this
asked
is
us
free.
to try it. So we're trying it.
Yep. They reached out to us and they were like, "Hey, can we send you some alcohol?" And we're like, "Yes, please."
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So this is an award-winning Kentucky bourbon.
I'm excited.
If I'm gonna shill for anything, it's gonna be an American-made whiskey.
Ooh, that smells good.
Is the rye better than the wheat? Ooh, we'll have to see. I don't know. I am not a connoisseur of whiskey, but I can tell you.
Oh, look at Baby's poor
I
face.
can't handle it. Cheers, Jude. To the house. All right.
You are doing it the right way. We just drink coffee on our shows.
That's not bad.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's got a sweet
Yeah.
caramel taste to it, huh?
Yeah. Vader, you want to try it?
Yeah, try it, buddy. You might like that one better than the wheat.
It's super smooth.
No, thanks.
Aw, big softy.
Sweet summer chai.
I like pineapple in my drinks.
So Anima, you're
too.
working. Shout your YouTube channel out because I know you've been working with some people on some
Oh yeah,
content. So
Anima is
Yeah.
like the hardest working lady in podcasting.
take it away. Take it away.
I'm on Pop Culture Minefield now, co-hosting 2 of their shows and spamming in chat in the other ones. So it's fun. It's
Right
fun.
on.
Good.
I'm actually in the middle of prepping for tomorrow.
What are you guys
Because I'm the
prepping
one
for?
I'm the one with the notes. At the moment on Thursdays we discuss Archer.
Archer.
We are actually wrapping up the current
The
season.
cartoon
Yeah.
on FX. Oh, I
I
love that
fucking
show. That
love
show's that show's awesome.
And also the Legend of Vox Machina.
That's a good show.
We got the Dork Knight. Say hi, guys. How does one join the party? Danny, I think you still have access to the club members area. Head over there on Discord, and there's a link if you want to join us. So I want to talk about.
Take it down quick.
I want to talk. I want to talk about Troll with you real quick.
Okay.
Because you and I watched it last
Yeah.
night, and then I watched it again because I was watching it with you on the watch party, and I was kind of like skipping out.
You watched it twice?
I did watch it
What the
twice.
fuck is wrong with you?
I
like
watched
watching
the
movies.
trailer yesterday and
So-
I went,
Alex watches a lot of bad movies twice
He's-
in a row.
I question.
I like to have a
Alex's insanity.
really well-rounded opinion about a movie.
Yeah.
It's basically Godzilla 1998.
Yes, it is.
It's almost beat for beat.
Yes.
And there's
oh,
even
so Matthew Broderick's in it?
almost it's a female Matthew Broderick,
Oh.
and she's the worm guy. She's a paleontologist, and the movie is basically almost scene for scene the same as 1998
so.
Godzilla. There's even the very end. You remember the very end when Matthew Broderick walks up to Godzilla and you can hear the heartbeat? It's like dum 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 dum. They have that exact scene at the end of this movie, and I was like, oh my god, they ripped off 1998 Godzilla.
That's precious.
It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
And Randy Quaid was her dad, basically, and he wasn't really her dad, but it was like our Randy Quaid type character played the dad, and it just didn't work. It did not work.
You didn't
for
like
me.
it?
No, I did not like it.
I had fun with it.
I was kind of upset about it too.
I watched
because
the
I was kind of looking forward to.
I know
watching
you
it.
were. You were begging us like, please let's do Troll. We're
Yeah.
gonna do Troll, and then we watched it, and you're like, fuck.
This is lame.
He's usually really good about
Yeah.
his like international picks.
Well, he's a
Yeah.
Norwegian cinema fan.
Yeah.
You've become one over the
Yeah.
last couple of
They
years.
can't all be like 5-star movies.
I
None
watched
of them
it.
have been 5-star movies.
I
but-
watched it in the in actual Norwegian with the subtitles, and I
Oh,
feel like
you're
that
spe-
it was
you're
better
special.
because we watched it together with English dubbed
Yeah.
voices, and I was like, this ain't.
Yeah, I didn't feel like reading the movie.
You know what Jude and I watched was the show on Netflix called 1899, and we watched it on the English dub, and we thought it was a little bit strange, and it turns out that all the characters speak different languages, and so there are these language barriers that the characters don't understand what each other is
Yeah.
saying.
But when you watch the English dub, they're all speaking English, so
So
it
you don't
doesn't-
understand why they don't understand each other.
Right? Yeah.
Makes
the
no
whole movie.
sense.
Yeah, the whole movie we were like, I don't get why she doesn't get that.
It's too many languages over there.
Yeah.
I think we
Yes.
have somebody else if you want to scroll down.
Just let him hang in the green room.
Is that Danny?
Just let him hang out there.
Dark
Sorry, Danny,
Knight.
didn't see you there.
All
What's
right,
up, guys?
Take him off.
Vader, where's all this heat coming from, brother?
He doesn't
Come
have a
on.
beard anymore. You got rid of the beard, man. You need to grow
Yeah,
that thing
he's
back.
babyface now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's an ongoing thing on like pop culture. Cece is my girl's constantly bitching about the beard, and she makes
Oh,
me.
you can't give in to the ladies, man.
You guys gotta get rid of your women that can't like take you for who you are.
It's not the women. It's my
It's like,
job.
just kick your ass to the curb.
Either one's fine.
I'm done. It's like my wife. She complains about my beard, and I go, "You're just gonna have to deal with it."
Anyway, Danny, what's your favorite? Oh, we got another Christmas hat going on here. All
There we
right.
go.
All right.
You got to be like Jay. Got to be like Jay.
There we go.
That looks like a giant penis on your head.
It's a head condom. I'll answer it later. What were you about to ask? You were about to-
I really like your Christmas condom.
right?
Somebody screen cap that and make a meme out of it.
This one, oh, that's happening for sure. This one actually lights up if I can figure out how to turn it on. But anyway,
I was gonna ask. I would like to start with Jay. Actually, what's your favorite foreign film? Have you seen one that is just like, damn, that's a good movie?
Triple R.
Triple R. Yeah. Okay.
I still haven't
pronounced
watched that.
beam.
You guys, You guys gave that a rave review, but I went to go watch it, and it was like over 3 hours. I was like, I'm not ready for this right now.
I did it in
Yeah, yeah.
sections. Yeah, I
a
did it in
commitment.
sections.
You did?
It is quite
does
long.
Any Mr. Bean film count?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so. It's British.
British.
Mr. Bean
cinemas.
on Holiday was like the great, like when he wins to go to like the movie. Which one was that? That was like one of my favorite. I can't remember the name. Mr. Bean goes on
Don't
Holiday.
you do
I
your
think it was.
research?
We don't talk about foreign films on my channel.
No.
So
Can you
We've
see
just
it's
been
lit-
trying to. We've
You
just
see
been
it's
trying to
lighting
find-
up?
We've just been trying to find good movies, and for some reason we end up going across the ocean. So
Yeah.
they're harder to find over
Yeah.
did
here.
you guys like RRR?
Yeah,
I did. Yeah. I thought it was a lot of fun. Way more
It
fun
was.
than I thought
See,
it was.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, can we just have some fun in movies
Right.
again? Like, we could overlook silliness. Like, we just.
Oh,
want some
don't
fun.
don't call it silly. We're gonna get bombarded
Oh,
with
yeah.
No, I'm
comments.
just saying
about it.
overall. I said we can look past
Yeah.
silliness. We just want good movies. Like that's. all.
I've never seen a more passionate fan base for a movie than I have
Yeah.
for that RRR.
Like there's
Oh,
one,
they're insane.
there's
Absolutely
one
insane.
scene where Beam picks up a motorcycle and throws it against somebody, and I was like, that's a bit ridiculous. I got slammed in the comments. Well, that motorcycle only weighed 56 Ks, and it could technically be lifted by a person. I'm like, Jesus, guys, relax.
Well, actually.
Well, actually, I was like, all right, it's a good movie. I said I liked it, but yeah, they came after me hard on that one.
But
I also, that tweet that you said about mispronouncing a main character's name, that is spot on, dude. Like I accidentally mispronounced the main character Beam as Bahim because in the subtitles it's Beheem or something like that, and I was like, oh, it's Bahim, and they were like, no, you American slob.
How many YouTube
American.
comments did we get?
Over
about
1,000.
The pronunciation
Yeah,
of his name.
over 1,000 comments on that video, for sure. And it was all basically telling the guy in the black shirt to shut the hell up.
Yeah.
It was great.
We were all wearing black shirts. So it was weird.
the RRR.
Anyway, Anima, you are from Croatia, so you're already out of our realm of Hollywood
From
nonsense.
Austria, but living in Croatia.
So
yeah.
her
Okay,
favorite
from
foreign
Austria.
film could be from Hollywood because
Yeah. So what's your favorite foreign quote unquote film for you?
Hard to say. Favorite film. I really don't have one favorite.
Do you guys have your own cinema in like Austria and Croatia? Do you guys have your own Hollywood versions in there?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you
It's
suggest
nowhere,
any for us?
nowhere near as big, but I don't know many Croatian films to be honest. Nothing comes to mind like that. Austria does a good crime series, like series of films that belong together. It's all TV though. I don't really know about movie.
Okay. Danny, how about you, buddy?
I tell you what, a lot of good stuff. Parasite, I liked a lot. I liked the original Old Boy just because the ending was so effed up.
Old boy.
Where the dude
he's
ends
licking
up
my ass.
finding out that he's like in love with his daughter, but he doesn't know it's his daughter the whole movie. But then there's this crazy hallway
gotta
scene with a
skip that.
hammer.
And you liked that.
No, because it's a messed up movie, and then that's just like the M. Night Shyamalan type twist at the end. And they made an American version of it. I'm sure Kadish knows all this stuff.
Yeah, with, Thanos.
Kadish knows about fathers loving their daughters.
That's not what I meant, but okay. No, Parasite's good. What's that one that was like? I have to thank Vader for this. That Korean space film that we.
Space Sweeper.
Oh,
Space
Space
Sweeper.
Sweepers.
Space
Damn, that was
Sweepers was
another
really
good
good.
one. Yeah,
That
it
was
was
fun.
really good. Yeah. So
Danny, wasn't there like a movie recently that you refused to watch, or a TV show or something?
yeah, the Lord of the Rings movie or show, TV show. I've not
Rings
watched.
of
Oh, the
Power.
Rings of Power.
Rings of Power. Yeah, I haven't watched a single second of that, and I'm happy.
Why not, Danny? You'd probably like it. I mean, you literally like everything you watch.
First of all, this is why you guys don't bring me back
It's
on.
my job to give him
I'm
shit on
not,
that.
I'm not salty. I'm not salty enough. So here's the thing. That's not
Yeah,
true.
we're pretty certain you would have cried at one
Yeah.
point during it.
Can I cuss?
Wait,
Can I cuss? Yeah,
is he
fuck you.
is he
Yeah.
Kevin Smith Jr.? Is that what's happening right
So
here?
yeah, so here, I was actually about to paraphrase something Kevin Smith says. It's not that I like everything. You guys, first of all, you guys remember my huge meltdown over Obi-Wan. Like I melted down and refused to finish watching it. Isn't
Okay,
that what-
yeah.
And then I couldn't stand The Last Jedi. It's funny. That's 2 Star Wars properties.
That's a given. That's a
Yeah.
given.
So they're
Yeah,
you know,
that's
I just
everyone. So
I tend to not.
congratulations.
Thanks. I tend to not discuss things that I don't like because I'm really kind of, dude. And you know, that's why I think some of the Midnight's Edge guys just don't like me because I say things and maybe they take it the wrong way. But I'm not a fan of channels like Doomcock where like it seems like they're just leaning into no. A lot of people on YouTube seem to just lean into just constantly bitching about stuff. Like I
Yeah.
feel like they've made up their mind that they're going to bitch about it whether they like it or not, just because controversy creates cash. They get more audience, they get more engagement just by hating on something. And I'm not here. I don't have a channel. I'm not trying to monetize anything. I just like hanging out with my friends and talking about shit I like to talk about. And if you guys, I mean, you can ask Anima. When they talk about stuff I don't like on PCM, I usually just, you know, I put my little, I do this guy here and shut up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a reason why I like to talk about older movies because
Yeah.
it's cool. If we shit on it, it's just fun. But that's the thing is like when we talk shit about something, we usually do it in a way that makes
Well,
we're having
talk,
fun
we
about it.
talk about stuff. We talk about stuff we don't like on
a lot of
Saturdays.
the times. Oh yeah, I'm
yeah.
not there for
Yeah.
Saturdays, man.
Yeah.
You don't have no idea how bummed I am that I can't be
You
there on
have-
Saturdays
you-
with you guys.
You wouldn't like our Saturdays.
Hey, look,
No.
man, it's better to have, or wait, never mind. It doesn't matter. Hey, how do you think I feel? I used to be on that crew, and now I have to watch
Oh,
them.
come on, Danny.
Yeah. Now I'm all like boo-booing.
Don't be the
Yeah.
woe is me guy.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. But I was going to say that, oh, I lost track. Anyway, that's
Anyway,
typical
what's up,
Danny.
V? How you doing?
What? I'm good.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
You're
I
having
just
fun
Talk about
with
how
me.
everything sucks and everything.
But here's the thing, man. Listen, look,
Because
that's
I'm
what I
that
wanna
kind of
talk about.
YouTuber, and I don't care what anybody says. So I will give my
Hey, I
opinion and
actually-
track record of everything sucking right now. So that's where we are.
It's hard to find stuff that
so-
doesn't suck these days.
You know what doesn't suck?
doesn't suck?
Wednesday.
Talk about current
Hold on, V. Hold on, Danny. Go ahead, V. What's up?
I am speaking.
Yes.
Wednesday
my hat.
doesn't suck.
Wednesday's great.
Wednesday's
Wednesday.
good.
Wednesday's really good.
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't stop watching it.
What was that other show that doesn't suck that we talked about?
The Peripheral.
The Peripheral. I have not seen it.
You haven't
but I
seen it
heard
yet?
doesn't suck.
Man, I have to watch every one of those episodes twice.
Well, so we kind of have an in with the executive producer / director of that show, and I really want to get Vincenzo back on because
Yeah.
I have some questions.
it's so pretty.
Yeah, it's an awesome TV
What?
show. And
That's on Amazon, right?
yes, sir. It's
Okay,
on
I'm gonna
Amazon.
check that
And,
out.
do you want some of this rye?
No.
No? Are you done? You tapped out already?
Well, it is only 11 in the morning, guys.
He's gonna have heartburn the rest of the day.
Lightweight.
He's
So-
on vacation though.
I watched your guys' review of The Fly. I don't know if you saw my comment.
Which one? The original or the
No,
remake?
the remake.
Okay,
so-
1986.
Yeah, so I don't think you've seen my comment yet, so I wanted to answer your burning question, Alex.
What was my burning question? Remind
About
me.
you were like, they just dropped the whole abortion scene. I don't know what happened, and I'm not watching the second movie. You said that.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So they did make a second movie in 1989 called The Fly 2. Eric Stoltz was in it. He plays the son of Goldblum's character.
Son of Fly.
Yeah, and Gina Davis wasn't in the movie, but her character was in the beginning of the movie, giving birth, died during childbirth in a scene that was kind of similar because it was, you called it a maggot, but you know she gave birth to like a larva basically.
Yeah.
And then the kid grows super fat. It's a terrible movie. Don't waste your time with it. I just thought I'd answer your question though. They do pay
Okay.
that
Yeah.
off.
Well, yeah. Jude says like in the sequel they mentioned that it happened. I'm like I'm not watching the sequel, man. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah,
it
don't-
wasn't
don't.
good
No,
enough of a
it's
movie.
if you didn't like the first one, you will hate the second one. And the first one
Okay.
came out. I watched that movie when I was 7.
Can-
Can you tell my mother who's in the chat how messed up that is? That she
Wait,
let
your
a
mother's in the
7-year-old.
chat?
Yeah, of course she is.
No.
It's okay. It's all right. Hold on a second. We gotta talk to Kurt Russell over here. Hey, buddy, we're professionals.
No, we're not. Professionals.
Jude will take care of it.
Give
Hold
me-
on a
give me a
second.
little bit of
So
the
can
ride.
I bring up Burger Time's comment? I like this comment right here. Burger Time said Jude and Salty should come on the Saturday morning live stream and add to the ongoing conversation about how movies have too many women in them.
Did we say that?
Is that a thing that you guys say?
No, never said that. I think he was just being facetious.
Oh, okay. All right. I got it. Too many girls.
Nothing ruins a movie like
Too
a
many.
pair of tits.
Yeah.
Well, nowadays all these women look more like men, so you might not even get the pair of titties.
Does anybody Anybody else interested in the Last of Us TV show that's coming out in January?
Nope.
Nobody else is interested in that?
I didn't play the game.
You didn't play the game? Have you played the game?
That's why I want to watch it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I played the game, and I feel like it's not going to live up to the. I was so into that game, I didn't get any work done for like a week. You know what I mean?
We got another super chat.
I'd bring that super chat up, but I don't agree.
You don't agree.
Damn.
Peter,
Bring
you're
it up.
So mean.
Yeah,
Hates me. Like, you know, I texted
What did
him
you
the
do
other
to him,
day.
Danny?
I don't
what
know.
What did you do?
You're gonna give him a complex. He legit is gonna be like, so
Listen,
what's up with Vader not liking me?
Bring Danny back. He's the wild card, quote unquote. That stirs the drink. Hey man, I don't need anybody to stir my drink. It's just
Thank you,
straight.
Danny. Appreciate you.
I appreciate that. I have at least one fan. That's nice. You know.
Hey, you know I like you.
Oh, well, you have to. You're my concubine.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man,
That's
what
why
else
I'm
is
on
going?
top of him. He's my power button.
What else is going on out in Nerd World? I've kind of like.
I don't know. I wasn't planning on doing this today, so I was kind of checked out.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I was like de-nerdifying myself for a few weeks.
The only thing I have to talk about is like political stuff with Elon Musk, and I don't think that's what this stream is about.
Well, we do a lot of
Can
that.
I
wanna see the
apologize?
puppy?
Oh, is that Kurt Russell?
Is that the yeah? That's the pod dog. Oh, there's his dick. There's
Oh wow! Hey, put that dick away.
Red Rocket. Red Rocket.
If
Red
I
Rocket.
may, I would like to talk to Kadish for a second about something.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. What's up?
So, I wanted to apologize. So I was confused on, usually, I guess not usually. Sometimes we have special guest star Matthew Kadish on Nerd Fights Thursdays, and last Thursday he wasn't there, and I guess Kadish tweeted something about Willow, but the article wasn't the Polygon article that he put the comment on that you tweeted about. It was a Collider that just did a press conference. So I had no frame of reference for your comment on it, and then I guess Vader because he was in the chat. He must have hit you up, and then you texted me the correct article, and then I did try to right the ship. But then I saw you were like, man, this motherfucker.
Well, the article was literally attached to the tweet that was quote tweeting the
Danny,
Collider.
don't you understand?
So what-
Kadish does not make mistakes.
So here's,
I will send you a screen cap
listen.
right now. It was the Collider article, not the Polygon article that I replied to. It's on my Twitter.
Go ahead, V. Go ahead.
So Pedcar charges $5. Does Vader feel threatened by Danny? And the answer is not even remotely.
Yeah, no, that I believe. Not even a little.
But what happened was you guys were over there on your little channel talking mad shit about Kadish and his opinions, and so I just had to like.
I wasn't talking shit. In fact, we said multiple times.
What is this? A therapy session? What's going on right
We
now?
said multiple times we wish he was here because the name of the show is Nerd Fights, and we don't want to be fucking agreeing on everything. We want some conflict. Otherwise, it's
You guys in your little soy-infested conversations over there. Talking about
Wow.
I love everything, but
No,
it's
first of all, we don't.
He had like 2 mouthfuls of whiskey. I'm sorry,
That's it.
guys.
God, maybe I shouldn't give you the ride.
give me the ride.
Give me the ride.
No, I'm just giving Danny shit. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do. Hey, drunk
what we do.
3POJ.
Do you really want some
I don't
rye?
think
Yeah.
Okay.
we've
How about
been
you want some
properly
rye?
introduced yet. I did catch your live stream for the first time the other day, thanks to Vader, and I said Vader sent me because he said to. So
I want to, because I haven't seen Jay in forever, man. What I
live
really
streams
want to
are
know
pretty
about,
fun.
I really want to know about Jay walking the world. What's going on with that channel, bud? Because that's my favorite. That's my favorite
Jaywalking the
version.
planet. Yeah,
of-
we're
yeah.
like so everything's being put into motion for this travel across America, which hopefully will happen next year. So getting the car, getting a new car, getting all this stuff together, and just gonna hit the road, man. And I want to visit like theme parks and all these kinds of places, and just drive across America for like 2 months.
didn't you do a thing I saw? You did like a Disneyland or a Star Wars or Galaxy's Edge thing with the.
Well, I run a
girls?
theme park channel.
park hopping.
Yeah, park hopping.
Okay,
so I'm
yeah.
always at the theme parks.
Okay.
But yeah. So like it's gonna kick off because in January, I think January 9th, I'm going to Mexico. We just finished an orphanage in Mexico, so I'm gonna go see that, and we'll start filming back for that channel again. And then hopefully when I get back, we'll hit the road and Dollywood, and they sent me like an annual pass to come, and all these other parks, like they just keep mailing me stuff. They're like, come to our parks up there. So I'm telling them like, I'm just gonna get in the car and just go.
That's
You know what's
awesome.
awesome?
Yeah.
If you could
Hold on,
talk
hold-
to Child You, he'd probably be like, "You're living the dream, man. You're getting free theme park passes." You know.
Yeah, that's
Man,
awesome,
it's a tough
dude.
life, man. It's a
Yeah.
tough
Do you guys
life.
do you have your travel all mapped out for the U.S.? Like what places you're going to stop at, or are you just going to wing it?
Yeah, it's gonna go. I'm gonna go up the East Coast. It's like just gonna go up the East Coast and finish, come through Texas.
Okay.
So I'll go up and down. The California one is a little tricky because we could be going to California. I might be flying out a little sooner instead of driving because they're opening Super Nintendo World at Hollywood, Universal Hollywood. I think like early March. So if I do that, I'm just gonna stay and go down the West Coast and I'll stay there for an extra week and then fly back. So, but yeah, we plan on hitting Legoland, New York, Dollywood, Kings Island.
Yeah.
But just seeing all the little stuff in between, you know. So it'll be like that'll be that, and then we'll come around. But it'll kick off in Mexico. So I haven't really uploaded anything to that channel yet, but we'll get to it. I've been working on another channel, something that I just love. Like it's like a history channel about pirates.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
You know, so it's like a complete. It's like four of us. We just put a channel together called History of Pirates, where it's like mini movies. Like you don't see me like I just do the voicing, and it's just something fun. Like
That sounds
gotta
awesome,
have some
dude.
fun. I couldn't do a lot of it because you guys saw I was like on the MegaCon tour with Gina all last year. That just took like time away from like everything. So it's a tough life, you know, getting paid to go to Comic Cons and hanging out with the Cobra Kai guys and
Always busy.
you know.
Are you
Oh,
okay?
What's Gina think of the whole Twitter situation now?
She doesn't care.
Yeah. Why do people care? What's the What's the big deal? I mean,
All right,
I
so
don't get it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
don't get
brag.
that.
I gotta brag real quick because
Yeah.
I know Alex hates the Goonies.
Oh,
So
yeah,
when I
dude.
met
Yeah.
Sean Astin, I showed him like I had a Goonies tattoo, and he was like, "Oh, that's cool." I thought he was like making fun of me or whatever, which was totally in his right. But he sent me a gift, right?
Whoa.
What?
That's
Yeah.
amazing. What is it?
I'm gonna show you.
Oh my God. blow
Okay,
him
yeah,
up.
show it to me.
Make him big.
That's awesome. Yeah, put him on the.
Oh, you have to make me big.
Yeah,
But like,
We want to see
they
it.
sent me like the Goonies
You
map.
got the map?
Oh, that's dope.
Wow.
He signed it. He was like J.U. Goonie,
doubloon?
Sean Astin. Yeah,
That's
the
awesome.
bloom and everything. It's
good.
like
That's
you know,
awesome.
Cool.
it was pretty cool because
That's
I
some
was
rich
like,
stuff.
Yeah.
here I'm like sitting with like, you know, I'm sitting with Gina and I'm like, oh my God, Sean Astin, he was in one of my favorite movies. And she's like, go talk to him. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't go talk to him. And she's like, you're sitting here with me in the back room. Go talk to him. It's okay. She's like, do I have to go over there and like introduce you? I was like, yes, please come hold my hand. Come with me. So
That's
she
awesome.
yells. She's like, hey, Sean, like this guy wants to meet you. He's a big fan. He's like, all right, bring him over here. I'm like, why did you do that? It's embarrassing. Like, you know,
'Cause
it's
you
like
told
my
her to.
mom taking me to school. Yeah, so,
al-
you know,
Jay's
he
like,
was-
I don't know what to do with my
Yeah,
hands.
can you sign my letter in my backpack?
it was weird. I was like, yeah,
Can you
I
sign
got
my
a tattoo.
tattoo?
And he was just like, oh, that's one of the better tattoos I've seen. And I'm like, okay. And he was top tier nice guy. So
That's
it,
awesome.
it you know,
I've always wondered, like, all this controversy that Gina had to go through and all this stuff. Do other actors really care about that stuff? And it doesn't seem like they do. They're just like,
Yes.
oh, whatever. It's Gina Carano. She's freaking cool. She's one
so
of us. You know?
there were some, and I can't think that were like, stay away from me. Like not me, but like I'm not gonna talk
Yeah.
to you. But I think my favorite part was the whole crew from The Mandalorian that was there in the Book of Boba Fett. Just like
Nice.
there was a moment in, I think it was either Dallas or Denver, where they just like flooded her and just spent an hour with her. Oh, and the conversations the things that they were saying about Lucasfilm and everything. But I can't, you know, it's like I can't. But
Yeah,
it
it's their
it
careers
was
and stuff.
emotional for her. Like she was crying and everything, and like they were all hugging her and telling they love her and all this stuff. It was a beautiful moment. I will say this: no matter how big your YouTube channel or podcast is, these people spend a lot of time watching. Like they watch, they know, and that was my biggest fear because like some of the celebrities that were there, I like trashed them on my channel, and I'm like, ooh, there's Ron Perlman. I don't know if I should just say hi. I'll just stay away from him. I don't want him to be like, I know you from somewhere, man. You know,
Yeah.
So, but everyone was like, everyone was like really, really cool. But they talked a lot about YouTubers and podcasts
That's
and
funny.
stuff they listen to and things like that, because they want to, a lot of them generally want to know like what the fans think, you know.
So,
of
I
their
gotta
show.
pull up Backyard TARDIS. Another $10 super chat. Nick, you are incredibly generous, man. I cannot thank you enough. This is incredible. Jay, you should do a Murder She Wrote tour in, I can't read it because I'm
Mendocino.
okay. Thank you. California. You get to
Colorado.
visit all the body sites. Ooh.
I heard about that. I'm also, but I am gonna go to the Goonies house. The Goonies house is for sale.
It's up for sale. Yeah, yeah.
It is
Yeah.
1.6 million.
Actually, it
Yeah.
just sold.
Did it sell?
It sold.
Oh man.
I was
So-
hoping an Airbnb would buy it, and then I could just stay there. Like,
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be genius.
Yeah.
You know how much that? Oh god, that would cost so much money per night. It'd be crazy.
I could just do it for a night though. But
But
it's
I wanna-
like the Field of Dreams house is an Airbnb, so you could stay there. And there's like a lot of like, it's just a lot of cool stuff I want to see that I've
I
mapped
wonder if
out.
Marty,
Like
I
these.
wonder if Marty McFly's house from Back to the Future is an Airbnb or not, because that's like
Probably just a lot.
You can stay in the house across the street from what was it, the Conjuring house, or the what was that horror movie about the house that like was evil?
Amityville Horror.
Yeah, the Amityville. You could stay right
Yeah.
across the street from it.
Okay.
So and just look at it, like
I
wondering,
know-
is people dying over there?
I know the people from Breaking Bad. You guys remember when Bryan Cranston threw the pizza on the roof? Like the people that lived in that house for like years afterwards were like, please don't throw pizzas on our roof. Like it's a pain in the ass. They stink. They get stuck up there. We can't get them down. It's just,
I would
I
have
feel
set
bad.
up a sign. I'm like, $10. I'll supply the pizza.
Yeah.
We'll record it so you can reenact it, you know, and I'll just get rid of it, you know, when it's done. But
Yep. That's
that'd be
you're always thinking how to monetize things, man. I dig it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I
Only
wish
live
I
once,
had that
man. Always
mindset.
make some money, you know.
Yeah. No, that's-
I've got a question here. So
up?
Nick says he's toured George Lucas's childhood home in Modesto. Wouldn't that just be like a house?
But it's George. It's like going to Mark Twain's house. And you're like,
I
oh,
mean,
this is Mark Twain's house when he grew
tour
up.
guide.
It's like, ooh, it's a house in a old neighborhood.
Aren't you going on a plantation tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a plantation with a giant mansion and shit.
Yeah, but that
It'd
used
be
to be
cool to
just
see
somebody's
George
house.
Somebody's
Lucas's
house.
house and see like a tree stump in the back that looks like
Yeah.
Yoda, and you'd be like, oh, there it is.
That's where he got it. Yeah. I feel like we're being watched.
This is the single wide trailer I grew up in when I was 14.
You're,
I got
you're
it.
so like not endowed by these people. You're just like whatever.
Hey, whatever,
They're
yeah,
friggin' people. Who cares? I do
Well, yeah,
like
sign my butt so I can get a tattoo on it. okay?
if and when imagine if and when Lucasfilm gets bought out or ran by new management. I would love to do a tour of Skywalker Ranch. Like that whole
Yeah,
like
but-
I've seen videos of it. And I'm like, God, I would love to be there. But I don't want to go there now.
I wanna go to the
because I would
Star
probably get
Cruiser.
chased out with pitchforks and torches. But like in better circumstances, I feel
Yeah,
like
so-
Skywalker Ranch would be a place to go.
Do you guys know what the status? Maybe again, I'm not trying to be funny. Kadish probably does. Of Kathleen Kennedy, because like I never know. Like one guy says, "Oh, she's on the way out." Another's like, "Oh no, there's an extension." Another's like, "Oh no,
Well,
no."
hey.
You know, like
Well-
Danny, I'm gonna get on the phone. I'm gonna call her and ask her right now. And
Okay.
What is
Thank
your
you.
status, Kathleen? Are you leaving or are you not
She's-
leaving?
She's in the chat.
She's
Yeah.
implanted. This is just my opinion. I have this is all anecdotal evidence, but she's implanted into this company. She's not going to be driven out or fired or anything like that. She's going to leave on her terms, and she's going to pick her successor, and not a lot's going to change.
I think
where
you're
do-
way off base.
Really?
I
people
think
get
she's
all
an
this
AI.
stuff?
You
Oh,
think she's
God.
a robot?
Yeah.
oh,
He
like from
clearly
She-Hulk,
stated-
like Kevin from She-Hulk.
I didn't watch that
He-
show.
He clearly stated that was his opinion.
Yeah,
And
it's anecdotal,
Yeah, it doesn't.
but
yeah,
you know,
so
I could be
it's-
wrong.
I
just my
agree with
opinion.
you. I think after Indiana Jones, I think she'll leave. She's like in her 70s now.
I do
so it's
too.
like she'll
Yeah.
probably just like she was really like people don't realize like she is like Indiana
Yeah.
Jones is her baby. Like that is bigger than Star Wars to her and everything. So Indiana Jones.
Then why is she completely destroying it by erasing
Yeah.
Indiana Jones from
She doesn't.
history?
She doesn't see it that way, Danny. That's the thing. It's her opinion is she's making it better.
Hey, you know what? This movie might come out. It could be the best thing ever.
I hope so. I hope.
I
it
mean, I
is.
love Indiana Jones. I even like the
then-
one that
Listen,
you guys don't. So
as
The-
I
as
have
much
no
as
hope for this movie. I saw the trailer. I have zero hope that it's going to be
I
good. I'm
kind of
sorry.
like the
as,
trailer.
as
so
much shit
whatever.
as much
I
shit
hated
has
everything.
Mangold as much shit has Mangold has stepped in, especially talking down to us here just on our podcast. Like, as much as he's done that, he's still a damn good freaking director. I like
talked about
almost
you guys
every single one of his
in my
movies.
recent
Hey,
video,
he
too.
calls you
Did
guys.
you really? Oh,
Yeah,
thank you,
because he
Jay.
went on Twitter again and like just went off, like trying like the weird thing about him as a director. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut anybody, but it's
No,
like
please. Go ahead.
he just constantly responds to these weird Twitter accounts that have like
including Salty Nerd.
like 5 people following them, and he responds with these long-winded long-winded things. But it's like I hate time travel films. They only work with like Back to the Future, like Terminator work.
Oh, that was
I
your
didn't
stream.
I loved Endgame, but I knew time travel was going to be part of it. It's the only way they could bring everybody back. So it was like I kind of expected it, but I wish they had done something different.
So Jay, that was the stream of yours you were doing. I was on where you were asking people what time travel movies work, and the only ones that work are the movies that are specifically about time travel,
specifically about
not movies that use time travel as lazy writing, which seems like is what's going to be going on.
That's what everyone said.
If a franchise is dedicated, like Back to the Future, it's dedicated to talk about time travel, so it can try and follow its own rules.
Right.
When you bring time travel into a movie franchise that's been around for 50 years, then it starts muddying the water, and then there's so many plot holes you can poke holes into. It's just
And what you said was really important, Alex. Rules. See, that's the cool thing about Back to the Future.
Is there a baby or a cat?
No, that's a cat.
that's-
It's Anima's cat.
Anima!
I get
freaking
used to
cat
it.
lady.
Oh, she's totally the Croatian cat lady.
Give it a bowl of milk or something.
I've learned to tune it out because she's always on the PCM shows I do.
Wow.
And always.
There's nothing I can do.
Your
Jesus
eyes are
Christ,
so
guys!
bleary.
It's not even 11:30 in the morning yet. Do I need
Yes,
to like?
buddy. Shout out to Shady Mile.
Well, it's
good stuff.
8:30 here p.m. and I have to go because I have to do my notes for tomorrow.
Anima,
All right, have a good one.
I want to personally thank you so much for stopping by. I know you don't have a lot of time for
I
us
really miss you guys.
anymore.
I miss.
you.
Hey, my mom texted me, and because like all these people have a relationship with my mom now, which is crazy. And she's like, "Hey, Anima's on Salty Nerd. You should go join her." I was like,
She did.
Anyway.
I swear to God.
Anima, thank you so much for joining us. And please take a second to shout out your channel so people know where to find you.
Yeah, Pop Culture Minefield, Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. Central, our morning show, and we have afternoon shows on Wednesday and Friday, and a Saturday show.
Don't promote
Excellent.
the Saturday show. That's direct competition. Don't do that. That's like,
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. There's more than enough people out there for all of us.
No, just come into our
Yes.
Saturday morning. Just
Alex and I
listen.
aren't on the Saturday show, so we'll probably watch that.
Anima, all you gotta do is come in our Saturday morning chat and do a little side hustle to say, "Hey, I'm gonna go over to this channel right now, and I'll see you guys over there." And then
you know,
bail.
I've done that a
I
couple
always-
times. It doesn't work.
I know.
always come
and
in
I'm
and-
about ready
and
to
leave
ban
it
your
out.
ass from the chat every time you do it.
Oh
So-
wow.
You're so mean.
Guys, I always give you a like on the Saturday show.
No, I always pop in, give you guys a like, try to leave a couple comments, for engagement, and then I have to, because I'm on the panel, so then I got to dip back to the other show. But yeah, always give you guys a like in the
Yep.
views.
All right. Thank you for
appreciate
being here, Anima. We'll see you next time.
See you tomorrow,
soon.
Anima.
See you tomorrow, Danny. Bye.
Oh, man. What else do we have to talk about?
Trying to get through
I don't know. I was
I'm
really
too
trying to
Stop
get.
drinking it. Every
I-
time you drink it, you go blah, blah, blah.
I was trying to
Can't
get.
handle the rye or what?
It's pretty gnarly.
Is
I was
it?
really trying to get Kadish's take because I want him to educate me on the whole Willow thing because he was like, I feel like I pissed him off.
Oh my God. Well, you do that a lot, Danny. What the hell? What
Do
are
I
you doing
really?
over there? Just nonchalantly pissing people off.
I wasn't pissed off. It was just you guys were severely misquoting what I said.
So
about
like,
the
just
show,
can you correct me, man? Come on, I'm begging you here. Come on, like
Well, I mean,
teach
like
me, master.
well, first of all, you quoted the wrong tweet. So, I replied. I had a tweet thread where I said, like, for context, here's the article where this was said, and of course, you didn't reference that article, and so
I
you
didn't.
were like, what? I don't know what Kadish was talking about when he said this was a queer-centric show. I was like, I didn't say that. Jonathan Kasdan said that, and the quote was in the Polygon article that I linked to.
Right, and I read the Collider, and then when you sent me the Polygon, I don't know if you saw that part. I did correct myself and say, "Oh, okay, this is where he got it from." And then
Yeah,
we
but you still
shared-
misquoted the
How?
whole thing. Well, like you obviously didn't read the article, and then like you guys went on and to keep saying, "Oh, I didn't think it was queer centric. I only saw 2 episodes." So I mean, it was just like,
Well, in 2 episodes-
according to the showrunner, it's the central romance of the show. So
Well, I haven't seen that yet, and if it ends up being okay, so be it.
okay, I mean that's fine.
I'm gonna pop open another.
I mean, if anything, it looked like.
I don't give a shit about
Yeah.
Willow.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. Fair enough. I was just trying to. Oh, you know
Why
what I
don't you
watched
just
for the
finish
first
Vader's
time?
Glass?
I
Last
should
night-
finish. Do you want me to finish that for you?
No.
Have you guys seen? I'm sure you've probably reviewed it and I missed it. Bullet Train. I just watched that last night for the
I
first time.
did watch that show or
Fucking
that movie.
good. Yeah, it was
it's
good, right?
it's a lot of fun. I was a little confused by the casting of I think they called him White Death. I did not. He's the guy who plays Zod.
Yeah, Zod.
I was like, when they like revealed that at the end of the
Yeah.
movie, spoiler alert, I guess, I was like,
Yeah.
really? Him? Like, it just didn't fit for me. That was the one piece of the puzzle that I really didn't feel like
You know
fit.
who I
You-
think
you
would have
know
been
what- you know
perfect
what
was
was
Mickey
funny
Rourke.
What was funny, Kate? Go ahead.
Was so Paul Chato came out and started talking about Gunpowder Milkshake.
Oh God,
Weird and random.
that ridiculous
That dumpster
movie.
fire.
It was like a what was it? Chick Wick. That's we
Yeah,
we
Chick
dubbed
Yeah,
those
you called it Chick Wick.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I had to link him to our review. I was like, oh, we already covered that one.
yeah. No, I did enjoy Bullet Train. It was a lot of fun. It had a good comedic streak to it, which is
Dude, it was
you-
all the
I haven't
cameos.
seen it yet, so my bad,
You
man.
should-
I mean to cut you.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jay.
No, I was just curious. Like I haven't. It's on Netflix now, I think. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Is it worth it? Worth the?
Dude, it's fun. It's like
Is it?
nonstop,
That was really
and it's
fun.
got a ton of cameos. Like you know, and the messed up thing is they show Bad Bunny in the trailer. But Bad Bunny's in that movie for a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? But there are other like big name actors who are in it for like. There's one really big name actor. He's in it for like maybe 5 seconds. You know what I mean? But
Oh, you're talking about Channing
don't-
Tatum?
don't-
What, is
Man,
that a
he said he
spoiler?
hasn't seen it. Don't spoil
haven't
shit.
seen it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I haven't seen it yet either.
Oh, it's okay. Channing Tatum.
Okay, no, but
Doesn't
that's
count.
not. That's
there's
actually not
another
who I was
big-
talking about.
big
There's
name
another.
cameo
Is there another
in
one?
that, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and it was
Sorry, my
actually
bad.
so the story behind that is he was returning a favor for Brad Pitt doing a cameo for about the same amount of time in his movie. So it was like, you know, it was really cool. I liked it a lot. I highly recommend it. And look, I know these guys have devalued my recommendations by saying I like everything. So
He's our resident Kevin Smith.
Yeah. Cries tears of joy.
Cries?
Leaving the theater every
I
time.
do cry a lot. That's not.
Dude,
Oh, thank you for reminding me of that. I just watched a clip of one of my favorite comedians, Tom Segura. He interviewed Kevin Smith. He had Kevin
Yeah, I
Smith
just
on his
watched that whole
podcast.
interview. Yeah.
And he's like, he's sitting there, he's talking to Kevin, and Kevin's like, I just saw Wakanda Forever. And Tom Segura just says the most savage thing, and it was so freaking hilarious. He's like, so is it all black again, or is it more diversive than this time around? Kevin Smith freaking loses his mind, starts cracking up laughing. And I'm like, we need people like that, man. That is so freaking hilarious, dude. I was dying laughing at that clip.
Oh my God.
You know what's even funnier is Mexican Iron Man's take on that movie. Like we had him on our stream, and man, he went off on that.
Did he
thing.
go off?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I have no interest in anything Marvel these days. I'm just like, I'm so checked out. Like,
The
I'd
only
much
thing I'm
rather
inter-
watch a Norwegian troll movie than
Yeah.
a Marvel movie.
Well, Guardians 3 looks. What do you guys think about Guardians 3? Yeah, like it looks good. What do you think?
Yeah, I think because James Gunn gets to finish off his whole story with the trilogy, I think it'll be in line with the rest of
Yeah,
them.
I
I enjoyed
like-
the other two.
Marvel's gonna miss James Gunn. a
Oh
lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're gonna rue the day that they fired him because he's gonna because he's running DC now
He's
after
gonna
this.
put the DC blueprint together and probably
Yeah.
take it to
I
a good
hope
level.
so.
I totally agree with
They
that.
need
Yeah.
some continuity.
Jay, do you think James Gunn is going to allow DC to be darker than Marvel, or is he going to joke it up? What do you think he's going to do with it?
No, I think he will. The Guardians of the Galaxy movies were actually like much as comedy they put in, they're actually quite dark too. So
Yeah.
Think
compared
about
to
it.
like the other Marvel films, Marvel has like Thor: Love and Thunder to me is the worst Marvel film I've ever seen in my life. They had destroyed their credibility, the characters. It just was. I mean,
Where-
forget all like whatever. It just was stupid. It made no sense. There was a kid running around with a plushie with Thor's power at the end. It was just stupid.
I agree, but worse than Eternals, really?
So I have to say I have never seen Eternals. So
Okay,
but that's a lot of
Okay.
stuff. But I think James Gunn like sitting down and rolling out a blueprint and saying, okay, well, we're gonna start here and go from here and go from here. is going to be huge for DC.
I think
What do you think they're going to do with
sorry.
their? Hold on, Danny. What do you think they're going to do with their spin-offs or I think I don't know. I guess single movies like the Batman and the
Their-
Joker.
their
Do you-
I think they're
one-offs.
just
they're
gonna.
one-
I think the ones that they already have in production will finish, but he will come out and be like, "Here we go."
You
You know,
he's going
like
to keep.
yeah, it'll be like Marvel, like the 10 years of Marvel or something like that.
Well, they pushed up Flash a week.
Is that? Are they
Oh,
still
a whole
releasing
week?
that?
Oh my God!
No, yeah, it's coming out a week earlier.
Yeah, a week
now.
earlier than it was going
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
I
just-
want to pivot the conversation a little bit, and,
go ahead,
I
dude.
want to highlight one of our family members here, Ashley, Alex's wife. She's got a couple questions in there I want to go around the table with.
Okay.
First one, what's a show that we like that people wouldn't think we would like? I mean, I know my answer, but
I have to go back a ways, but I don't think people would expect me to like Downton Abbey.
okay.
I really like Downton Abbey. It's
very good.
way better than I expected. And I got to give my wife credit for this because she took me to the movies to go see the Downton Abbey movie, and I had never watched the TV show before. And I went and saw the movie, and I'm like, that was a damn good movie.
You
and
were
it-
like, I think I need a tuxedo.
and I'm like, I think I need to be richer. Yeah. So I went back and I started watching the TV show, and I'm like, this is a really freaking good TV show.
Yeah.
But it has nothing to do with the nerd realm. It doesn't fit the aesthetic that I'm normally kind of involved with. But damn, that's a good show.
You know what Kadish and I watch all the time?
What is it?
And we fucking love it.
What?
It's the Great British Baking Show.
Oh,
Are
it's
you
great.
serious?
Who doesn't like that show?
Love it. It's so good. I smile ridiculously the whole time we're watching it.
Yeah.
Because it just makes you feel good. Everyone's just like,
Yeah.
like no one's fighting. Even when they're like they're doing bad or they fail, they're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh gosh, I'll do better next time. You're just like, yeah, you will.
Gordon Ramsay's not there, be like, you freaking donkey.
It's like, oh no, they're not going to get the right pizza on their meringue.
And, like, every time Paul Hollywood shakes someone's hand, Kadish and I are like, oh my God, they got a handshake. Love it.
Jay,
What about-
Jay? Give us a show you like to watch that nobody would think you would like.
Avatar.
That counts,
All right.
for sure.
I watch the
I-
History Channel a lot, man. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
like
the
I'm
car-
like I'm like embedded in the History Channel. So
I love the History Channel.
Have you seen that weird Netflix show about alternate histories?
Yes.
Was it
Ancient
ancient?
Apocalypse.
Yeah. Ancient
Yes. Oh, Graham Hancock's show?
Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah.
Jay,
It's a
you
lot of fun.
Jay, you seem like an ancient aliens type of guy. Are you into that?
yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a history. I'm like I was a history major and master's in history, so it was like I love that stuff.
Do you
So,
buy into that theory? I mean, personally, I kind of do. I think
Graham Hancock
I think
thing?
he's spot on.
I don't.
But
No, you
either?
don't? Can you tell me why you don't? I'm really curious because
because
I'm guilty of being an
I'm a
epi-
Christian. I believe in God, so I don't
Okay.
think there's
Well,
like some crazy aliens out there. But
Well, interesting that you bring that up, Jay.
God's
'cause
an alien, if you think
I
about it.
No,
also
I'm
am.
not talking about that. I'm talking about the
the timeline
how the comets came in and blew up
and
ice
melted
sheets
the
stuff.
ice and
Yeah, yeah,
flooded
yeah.
everything. So, Jay, I'm also a Christian, and I actually tend to believe that this just reaffirms the story that we know from the Bible with the flood and everything. And
Yeah.
and I
That's
think
true.
a lot of the evidence that he points to is like, well, yeah, you can point to a sequence or a story in the Bible that kind of matches up with that, and it tells the same story just in a little bit of a shorter time span. Which is one of the things that I've been trying to come to terms with is like, if I'm sitting here watching this, like I know what the Bible says and I know what I grew up learning, but I also hear the evidence that Graham Hancock is showing, and I'm like, okay, so what if we're just misunderstanding the timeline that the Bible's giving us, and it actually was 12,000 or 11,800 years?
couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a great
Jesus
point.
loves me. This
Danny.
I know,
Danny.
Sorry.
Manners, dude. Manners.
Take your pills, bro. Come on.
Jesus.
Hey,
Sorry.
Danny, give us a show that people that you like that people wouldn't think you would. Do you have one off the top of your head?
NXT? I don't know. I have really no
What's
idea.
NXT?
It's
I don't know.
Wrestling?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I love
that was a
wrestling.
joke.
Everybody knows you like that, Danny.
That's-
the question
that's
is,
cheating.
what do you like
that's why
that
it was a
nobody
joke.
would think that you like?
I'm trying to think because I don't watch unless it's like a homework assignment for PCM or the rare occasions I'm with you guys or Popcast. I don't watch like also I haven't had cable or satellite in like 15 years. So I have all the streaming services though, and but the problem is with most of the streaming services, they drop everything at once. You binge it, and I don't even. So I don't know. Honestly, that's a
You
hard
know what I'm
question.
watching right now that I can't believe I missed is Black Sails.
Oh, that's a good show.
Oh.
I've never even heard of that. What's that?
Pirates.
It's
It's
pirates.
a story. It's like a prequel to Treasure Island, but
Yeah.
they incorporate real pirates into the story of the Treasure Island pirates. The prequel. It's like how long John
what's-
Silver become.
what
a
streaming
pirate.
service is
It's
that on?
actually it's on Stars, but it's an excellent TV show.
Okay.
And you'd recognize a lot of like actors from that now, because like they've gone on to do a lot of things. But the guy who did the cinematography for C, Michael Snyman, he actually was like the second unit cinematographer on that show. So it's a really good show.
That was one of our better interviews. I watched that because I was doing clips and stuff for Instagram. And Michael Snyman is a freaking cool dude. I would love to talk to him again, especially about one of my favorite shows, The Night Manager with Tom Hiddleston.
Didn't you get enough?
No,
the
I
first
did
time?
not get enough. No, I only got to ask him about one scene, and I'm like, dude, I need to talk to that guy because The Night Manager is one of my favorite like recent shows that's come out. I think it's on Amazon Prime. But
Slide into his DMs, man.
it's so freaking good. It's so good. People don't talk about it enough.
You know, when Kadish and
never
I
heard of
first
it.
had moved in together, I pretended that I was watching Dark Sales because he was out of town, and while he
Black
was out of
Sails?
town,
Yeah, Black
yeah.
Sales.
What did I say?
Dark Sales.
Oh, sorry.
Sales.
Black
We're
Sales.
2 glasses in, Jude. Cheers.
It's okay. I'm
Anyway,
sorry. I didn't mean to
so-
interrupt you. I apologize. I was like, were you talking about something different? I was just double checking.
Well,
I was pretending to watch that show because he was out of town, and while he was out of town, I had a mission to repaint the interior of the entire house while he was gone, because I knew that if I did it while he was home, he would tell me no. So every time he would call me while he was out of town, I'd be like, "Oh, sorry, I was watching Black Sails and missed your call." I never actually watched it.
Is that when you redid the living room?
I did the kitchen
The
too.
kitchen. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it looks much better now.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I have
What,
actually
is that-
repainted everything since.
is that a thing women like before I make this comment? So he didn't know you were going to do that, right? So you, like he
Correct.
left town and you did it, and he came back and saw whatever colors you chose and where you painted, right?
Correct.
Okay, my
It's the best way to
Cece,
go about it.
yeah, Cece did that to our bedroom, but she did it in the day. I left in the morning. I worked a convention. I came back home, and our bedroom was like two walls in my bedroom was burgundy. I was like, what? I was like,
I want to shout out Ashley, who has answered her own questions. She said, "What's a show that you don't think you would like, or people don't think you would like?" She says hers is Austin Powers. Ashley is such a Hallmark girl.
She really is.
Super Hallmark. Like she doesn't like swearing. She doesn't like bad stories.
She, like, with no sarcasm, has been known to say, "Oh my."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh
the fact
my.
that she loves Austin Powers
Yeah.
still blows my mind to this
know.
day. I'm like, that is the raunchiest comedy.
She's the cutest.
And
Okay,
she's
so
like, I
that's-
love it. It's so funny. And I'm like, why?
well,
It
that's a
doesn't make any
movie.
sense.
So that
It's-
question could apply to movies then, because
Sure.
you guys asked me
Yeah,
about a
sure.
TV show.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna
Oh.
go with Yellowstone for my answer.
Yeah?
But I don't,
Oh.
I don't
That
know.
doesn't
I don't know if
surprise
it's a
me.
big secret that
I don't know if that surprises me or not, but I've never seen it. So I
haven't
keep
either.
hearing,
God, it's so good.
I keep
That's
hearing
with
all these
the-
amazing things.
And yet Jude refuses to watch Tulsa King.
Tulsa
Why do you
King
not
is
wanna
so
watch Tulsa
good.
King? It's
Tulsa
so
King
fun.
is so good. Oh my
No,
god.
thank you.
No,
No, thank you?
Sly
She-
Stallone.
She like has something against Sylvester Stallone.
Do you have? I want to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
I watched the trailer,
Uh-huh.
and honestly, it just was Sylvester Stallone mumbling his way through another show, half-assed.
You're
and
so
I was
mean.
Like, I don't need it. And
Okay.
and
Dude.
I'm not gonna say it's dumb or it's stupid or fuck you for liking it. I'm just saying no, thank you for me.
Okay.
All right.
Tom,
So
Tom
leave me
Connors.
alone.
You
No,
should
it's
still
fine.
go watch it.
Yeah, it's good. Tom
Okay,
Tom
you know what?
Connors.
Fine. Fuck you for liking it. I'll never like it. Anyone who likes it can fuck off.
Wow.
You should still watch it.
Can I just not want to
No.
watch something?
No.
No, hey, I don't want to watch Rings of Power. She doesn't want to watch Tulsa King.
I also don't want to watch Rings of Power, but I did watch the first 2 episodes.
I'm having a blast.
And then I said, no, thank you.
I'm having a blast right now. I'm about halfway through the
A bottle of whiskey?
A bottle of whiskey, and reading my children in like full voice narration, the whole deal. I do Gandalf, I do Smeagol, I do the whole thing. The Hobbit. I'm about halfway through. I think I might be having more fun than my kids.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I sit there, I'm like, all right, guys, time to read The Hobbit. They cuddle up next to me in the bed, and I sit there, and I'm like, and Bilbo Baggins. And I'm just like, I'm having so much fun.
Dude, that's odd. I did something similar with, so my son's 24 now. But
you're still reading him stories in bed.
Jesus Christ, can I finish? You guys are so mean to me. No, so I did the same thing with my oldest son with all of the Harry Potter books. That's why I gave his age for the context, because like he was.
I can see Danny tucking his
24-year-old kid,
fucking adult son in.
No, man, he makes more money than me. He's got a better job. He's got his own place with a girl. Like I barely see him.
Just,
I mean, he's
Danny,
10 minutes
I
away.
I think it's funny because we just went to the theater and watched Elf this week, and there's that scene where he wants his dad to tuck him in.
Dude, I just watched Violent Night last night or
how is
yesterday.
that?
It's fucking good. Oh my god, I cannot
I'm hearing
recommend it
good
enough.
things. I want to see it.
Dude, it is like
David Harbour, right?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
so gory. It is unapologetically. It is a hard R. Do not take kids to see this.
I didn't like it.
I don't know
You
if I
didn't
like
like
it. I don't know if I
Oh
wanna
my
see
god,
it.
I love it.
Well, Jay, you're like a wholesome Christmas guy, though. I feel
Yeah,
like you're not really
you know
into
what
the
it was?
violent stuff.
Well, I was hoping it would like the way they promoted it was Die Hard meets like Santa
Home
or something
Alone.
like that.
Yeah,
And it's like there's scenes that were epic in that film. Like the R-rated Home Alone scene, I thought was really well done. The scene at the very end, which was like literally a ripoff from Elf, I thought was terrible. And then there was just like where they were like, not spoilers. So it's like, do you believe? I believe in Santa now.
Okay,
Let's give them
that
power
okay.
by believing in
I got you.
Santa.
I got
You're
you
just
that
like, that's so Elf ripoff. And then, but the there's just moments of it where it just dragged a lot.
Really, man, I felt like it was just
yeah.
nonstop, and I don't, man. Oh
I
my
thought
god!
I thought Santa was gonna show up and be like, "You messing with one of my kids that believe? Okay, let's go to town, boys." He was more like, "Oh my god, I'm here! I got to get out!" And then he just kind of stumbles into bad guys and beats them up. Like so, I was see that was my own fault. I was expecting him to go in and just like destroy everybody, like Commando or something like that. But that wasn't. That's not what I got. So that's why I was like, okay.
I guess. Oh, hey, yeah, my mom saw it too.
I'm beginning to understand your brain a little bit.
Yeah, thanks. No, well, the premise, without spoiling anything, because this was in the trailer I saw, is basically Santa Claus has been doing this, thousands and thousands of years, and the naughty list has just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, and he's starting to lose hope in humanity. And he's just like not liking his job anymore. He's like, he's kind of a drunk now. And then he stumbles upon this situation while he's putting presents under a tree where the story takes place. And it's, I don't know.
Don't tell me anything else.
That's what I thought.
I haven't heard or seen anything about it.
Yeah, I do want to watch it.
That's the premise. That's just.
I think everyone should watch it
it
once. I didn't hate it. Like I didn't think it was like the worst thing ever. I just was. That's my problem. I was expecting something different, and I was like, but a lot of people like it. They were like, "Oh, this could be a cult classic and stuff," and I'm like, "That's cool."
My
Jay,
mom pointed out. Sorry.
I got a question for Jay real quick. Have you seen Fat Man with Mel Gibson?
I loved it.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, I think that might fit more into what you're.
I love
want.
that. Yeah. That's.
What's
I
fat? I actually haven't heard of that. What's Fat Man?
Fat Man.
I
It's
love Fat
yeah.
Man.
We actually
just watched that the other night.
One of the first interviews we've ever had as a podcast was with the Nelms brothers who directed and wrote that movie, and it stars Mel Gibson as Santa Claus, and it's essentially it sounds like what Jay is describing he wanted out of Violent Night is like Santa Claus is this wholesome guy, but like something happens that makes him go, "Oh, you're gonna mess with me now? All right, the gloves are off."
Because I'm gonna give away one scene. It's not a movie killer. There's just one scene that I was like, okay, here it comes, but it didn't like. It's like he's on the phone with like the bad guys, and he's like, Santa Claus is coming to town, right? Yeah. So I'm like, okay, let's go, man, let's go. Like, just take them all out,
right,
man.
I'm gonna have to Google this because I really enjoyed Violent Night, and if you guys are saying that it's called.
So, Danny, the premise of the show is a hitman goes after Santa Claus because a rich dude who got a piece of coal in his stocking when he was a kid grew up hating Santa Claus and takes a hit out on him.
Okay, right on. No, I
so
have
that's-
Peacock,
that's-
so I'll
Yeah.
watch that
Yeah, that's
today.
good.
Actually,
And one more time, I just want to give a shout out to my lovely, amazing, wonderful wife. She says, only Hallmark will do for the holidays. And that actually reminds me, Kevin Sorbo did a Hallmark movie recently, and he promoted it on Twitter. And I love Kevin Sorbo, dude. He's so freaking cool. Call the Conqueror,
Yeah.
Hercules, all that
Hercules.
stuff. And I'm
Hercules,
like,
Hercules,
I would love to have him on the show, but I think the only person here that has enough reach to actually get a hold of him might be Jay. So Jay,
Actually, he follows me on Twitter.
does he follow you? Oh, dude. So Jay, if you can get him on your podcast as a guest, and then we'll scalp him off of you, that would be amazing.
That's how we prefer to do things.
That's-
You
yeah,
do-
that's the
you do
right
it,
way.
and then we'll do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys.
Did you see his interview on Valuetainment?
The last thing I saw with him was on PragerU, I think, and he was talking about culture and stuff like that. What were you talking about?
So there's this podcast called Valuetainment. It's a really good YouTube channel too, and he was just on there just talking about stuff.
Cool.
I'd love to have him on the show one day. He just seems like such a cool guy, and he has weirdly enough, he has a TikTok with his son that is hilarious.
I'm surprised he has a TikTok.
I am too, but maybe it's his son
It's
or
his
whatever.
son's TikTok. He just
I'm
uses
surprised
his
his
dad.
son has a TikTok.
But they do some pretty funny skits and some pretty good jokes. So I would love to reach out to Kevin Sorbo and have him
So
on.
if
Am
you
I saying that right?
if you guys would like, I do the website for Josh Becker, who's personal friends with Kevin Sorbo, and I could ask him for you if you would like. I was trying to say this for like 5 minutes, but I'm just being very patient.
We'll get it.
Shut up, Danny.
Shut up, Danny. Email
But,
it to Kadish, and then it'll be
it's,
there.
Forgive me, guys. I got to check out. It's almost
Yeah,
3 o'clock.
yeah, we're
I think
actually
we're about to wrap up too.
yeah, we're gonna wrap up
I
because we gotta
appreciate
be
the
out of here.
invite. It's nice meeting you, my dude. That's below
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
Everyone
thank
keeps
you
calling you
for
different
coming on
names,
to both
like
of you
Danny,
and wearing your Santa
Billy,
hats.
Brian.
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
Danny. I'm Danny the Dork, or Dork Knight, or but
With the
Whatever.
penis Santa hat. I got it. So,
Yeah.
that lights up. Do you see?
That lights up.
Yeah,
Jay,
yeah.
we gotta
Alex-
get you.
It's the herpes.
Alex and Matt Vader, old friends of mine from way back in the day. So it's so glad. I'm just blessed to see how far you guys have come and like
Thank you,
sticking
sir.
with it.
It's
and doing that.
amazing, yeah.
It's
Jay,
pretty
we got to
awesome.
get you on Saturday mornings sometime.
Actually,
So-
actually in your travels, if you do hit Las Vegas,
Absolutely.
by the time you get here, we might have something very special in store for you. So
Cool.
definitely reach out to
Just
us.
let me know, man. Like,
Yeah.
I can swing by. So if I go to
Absolutely.
California, I'll text you and just be like, that's a little,
Yeah.
you
Hop,
can do like a
skip,
little
hop-
hop skip with the plane, like lay over in
too much
Vegas for a
whiskey.
couple days and go from there.
Do it.
So, but
I
y'all
know,
have a
I'm-
great one, man. If I don't
All right.
talk to y'all before, have a great Christmas and a new year.
Merry Christmas,
You
sir.
too,
Nothing
sir.
but
Thank
blessings
you so
on all
much,
y'all
man.
and your family.
Thanks
so
for popping in.
yeah, no
Thank you,
problem.
man.
Y'all take care. Get your
See you later, buddy. All right. Well, on that note, we are actually going to wrap this
We
up.
have a backyard TARDIS in the green room.
We do? Oh, Nick is here. Okay, we got to bring Nick
So
on before we leave.
I wanted to point out
Hold on,
something.
Danny. Hold on,
Okay.
Danny. Nick, my man, our oldest patron member and
Yeah.
supporter of the podcast. You've been here since I was recording podcasts on my iPhone with a headphone set. Thank you, sir, for being here. Welcome. How
I
are you
was
guys doing?
demanding that you make a patron before you had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know
That
if I'm
was when
comfortable
you were
with
gonna
asking
stop.
people for money.
Oh, Jesus.
And Nick was like, no, you're going to get one. I'm like, all right, but I'm going to make my highest tier $50. And Nick was like, boom, signed up.
Sorry, Danny, we cut you off while we were welcoming Nick on. Was there something that you wanted to say?
Oh yeah. Well, like 5 minutes ago. Sorry. The Violent Night movie. My mom pointed out something. So I left. I didn't expect it to have a after credit scene, but apparently it does. So my mom said in the chat, if you go see it, wait
Okay.
because there's an
Okay.
after credit scene. So
might have-
that's all.
Is that a trend we like?
I don't mind it.
I hate sitting through credits.
Really
it pisses
depends.
me
It
off.
really depends on the movie.
Yeah.
If the movie's good, like really freaking good, I'm cool with sitting for an extra 5 minutes to get like a little extra snippet at
You
the
know,
end.
I'm so like Pavlov's dogs. Like, I'm used to just sitting there and waiting for it. So then when I go to a movie and I sit through the credits and there's no end credit scene, like I'm mad at this
do,
point.
do you feel like Marvel has
Yes.
trained you to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I blame Marvel for that
Yeah.
trend for 100%.
You know,
Is
I
Mar-
didn't.
Did you not get my reference? Pavlov's dog?
No, what is that?
Oh, okay. I'll explain it later.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I didn't know for like almost 15, maybe even 20 years that there's an after credit scene in the Masters of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren. I didn't
don't
know
we
that.
know the guy who directed that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
No,
need to-
no,
I think-
he was a PA on that
Oh,
movie.
okay.
I think the first thing I can remember in an after credits thing was at the end of that terrible Jar Jar Binks movie, Star Wars movie. What was it
Phantom
called?
Menace?
Phantom Menace.
There's an after.
There was an
credits
after
scene?
credits scene in that?
No, listen, I'm not done. It's not an end credits scene. But if you scroll all the way to the end of the credits, they end it with Darth Vader's breathing.
Oh, the Darth Vader.
They go,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and we stayed, and everybody lost their fucking mind
Over just the sound.
just the breathing. And we're all
Yeah.
like, what? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty interesting.
Man, how far that movie's fallen.
Now we got Kenobi.
I-
Yeah.
You know, I really like
You
the
gotta,
after
you gotta
credits.
remind me of that.
By the way, Kurt Russell has finally tired himself.
Oh my
out.
God, thank
He's
God.
just asleep.
He's just chilling.
Never seen that before.
Kurt Russell sleeping?
We can start the
Yeah.
live stream now.
Yeah, now we can start.
Yeah. We should probably start this an hour ahead of time.
2 hours in.
Nick, what have you been up to, buddy?
Oh, maybe I should share it in the Discord, but some really nasty houses.
Dude, okay. On a serious note, Nick, I'm not even joking right now. When I'm full-time doing this and I have a little bit more breathing room as far as time goes with my schedule, I want to produce your podcast and or YouTube channel for your locksmithing thing, because Jesus, there's some stuff that you tell us about in the Discord app, and I'm like, did you film that? Did you post that somewhere? Because I feel like of anybody in our group, you have the most viral content that is just waiting to be picked. And I'm like,
Yes.
dude, it would blow up. The stuff, the stories you tell us are crazy.
Some of these houses, and I've been posting it, and I've even done some of them as shorts on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just some disgusting stuff, and
But there's whole like Discovery Channel live like reality TV shows that are dedicated to very similar stuff. And
I
I'm
think
like,
I
people,
shoot myself in the foot by doing too many different things on my channel.
yeah,
Like people
possibly.
see an Adventures in Locksmith and they go, "Oh wow, I'm gonna follow this guy," and like the next video is talking about Sonic or Star Wars, and you're like, "Why did I subscribe to this guy?" And they unsubscribe.
Yeah. We need to focus your content a little bit, because there's stuff that you tell us about in the chat, and I'm like, I cannot understand how there's not a million people looking at this right now. This is wild stuff, and I don't know how you do what you do. It's stressful just for me.
I couldn't do it.
With a lot of soap.
A lot of soap, a lot of sanitizer. Are you staying? Do you ever feel like you're like in danger? Because I like listening to these stories. I'm like, I don't know. I would want to get the hell out of there. Like I'd be like, I'm not gonna take this job. I'm good.
I definitely have. I've had a few times when I was younger. I was more scared. It was before they legalized pot in California. It was pretty scary. Like sometimes I get called out to a pot farm, and you know, there's guys with like semi-automatic guns guarding it, and they're
Jesus.
like, "Oh yeah, I just lost the key to my Honda over here," and you know, they just act like it's normal, and you're looking around, and you're like, "What is this that I just walked into?"
And they're all, oh, by the way, don't tell anybody where you've been today. So, I get
But
it. I get it.
You have to sign an NDA before you leave.
Yeah. And I did an eviction where the cop had previously had to arrest the person, and it wasn't an easy arrest. They proved to not be home, but he pulled out the gun and pointed it at the door and said, "Go." I was like, "Should I get a vest? Where's my vest?"
Jeez, man. Well, good for you, man. I mean, I know you're a business owner and you're making your living doing this stuff every single day. So shout out to you. Let's see. $4.99 for Denny Wright says, any naked people get locked out? ?
Yes. In fact, I have one of my videos talks about a guy that used to habitually do it. But
Did he just want the attention?
no. See, what he used to do is he used to go down to the river and find homeless women and bring them home with him.
Oh
And
no!
make tapes. Yes. He had a whole studio set up, mirror on the roof, all that kind of stuff.
Was it a masturbatorium?
No,
Sounds like
that
a
was-
plot to
that was
Barbarian,
yesterday.
actually.
That was yesterday.
Oh no!
Or no,
Okay,
that
but
was,
how
that was
did
last
he
week.
end up outside?
But
Did they fight
he wouldn't end
back?
up outside, but he'd be locked out of his room. Because what he would do is he'd lock all his stuff in his room that he'd be worried would be stolen. And then he would get his wallet and keys stolen off of him, and then she'd like take out in the middle of the night. He'd have no clothes because he can't access his actual bedroom. He just has his production bedroom that he's in.
Oh, well, he's an idiot.
Well,
Well,
Who doesn't have a coat closet?
So he would go to the river, pick up a homeless woman after he locked all his shit up because he didn't want to get trick rolled by the homeless woman. So,
it's like that
okay.
episode of Seinfeld
very
where
interesting.
George gets just hooked up with the chick on the subway, and she ties him to the bed and then steals all his
The
clothes
story
and
goes
leaves.
That's called getting trick rolled.
Yeah, that's trick rolled. Yeah,
The story
okay.
goes deeper because this guy, on top of like he would call us up and we'd always know it was him. He's like, "Oh, you said, but don't send any lady locksmiths, because I'm you're all concerned about that." But then he was extremely racist as well.
Oh.
And
As one-
he would like have everything because they'd like steal his car keys, everything. So he'd have us rekey his PT Cruiser. And I remember one time he had to go
Oh,
run
we all
an
know
errand
who
to
it
the
is
bank.
now. It's that son of a bitch from the PT Cruiser. I know it.
Got a PT Cruiser.
Hey, well,
So
I
he
used
had
to
to
have a
run
PT
to the
Cruiser.
bank.
Did you really? You
And
poor
he
bastard.
looks at me and he says, "Hey, while I'm gone, don't give my keys to any black people."
Jesus Christ.
Like,
Oh,
I go,
And we're canceled.
yeah. That's it. YouTube
job.
channel gone.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Nick.
well, I
Nick.
asked him, I'm like, so can I give
Fun.
it to white people? Like, why would I give it to anybody? Why would I give your keys away to anybody?
So,
No,
Adventures in Blacksmithing, Adventures in Locksmithing, that's the name of your YouTube channel?
No, it's just the backyard TARDIS. I do
Okay.
that. I do
Yeah.
commentary, all that. But I'm thinking with Elon Musk, like the things he's wanting to do to Twitter, I'm probably going to start up a Twitter that is just Adventures in Locksmithing and
Okay.
post those videos there to see if that.
Please
Thanks
do.
a lot.
Please do. I would love nothing more than for you to be like crazy successful on like a side hustle of your online business. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And I'll subscribe to it because your stories are fascinating and terrifying all at the same time. But unfortunately, on that note, I do have a heart out. We have to get out of
Yeah.
here. It's noon. We've been going for a couple hours now. So thank you, everybody that's been in here. Nick, I'm finally able to thank you face to face. Thank you for your super chats and for your patronage.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and
Nick, do
we're
you-
so
sorry.
happy to have you here. Go ahead.
Nick, do you want me to keep sending you notes or are
Yes.
we? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I'll keep
Yeah.
sending them.
Okay.
But I've work life and stuff going on. Like I've been a bit.
No worries. No
crazy,
worries at all.
but-
I didn't know if
but
I
I
was
do
pestering you.
I keep putting it all and saving it all. The big thing I'm going back through is going through each movie and taking not only your intro blurb, but getting each of your star ratings.
You're a madman.
That's
What you call it.
amazing.
Yeah. Nick is
So, hey-
single-handedly trying to do a Wikipedia page for the Saltinger podcast.
You're a
Hey
madman.
Nick, is it cool
Yeah.
if I hit you up on Discord because I want to continue this conversation since they got to go. I mean, we don't have to do it now, but like, it's
Speaking of which,
fascinating.
Yeah.
Danny, thank you for joining us today, man. And despite Vader's salt that he has dumped
We
on
love
you,
you, Danny.
thank you
I
for
have-
being here.
I have nothing
Danny,
but
Danny,
love.
do you have your-
You still have some online etiquette to work on, but that's okay.
Danny, you're like our little brother.
I know.
Like
so,
we can give you a hard time, but if anybody else gives you a hard time, we'll beat them up.
thank you. I love it.
Danny.
Oh, you're like Wednesday. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Only we can torture him.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I love it. What were you going to
Danny-
say, Vader?
Do you have your car?
Not today, buddy.
Not today,
No,
okay.
I had it yesterday. That's why I texted.
I say
you
I
about
could give
it.
you your stickers today, but I'm
Yeah,
okay.
I don't have it today. My son, he stayed home today, and I only get the car the days he goes to school because I have
You
to
took
take
him
him.
So, Danny, say goodbye and shout
My
out
youngest
your,
son.
your
Sorry.
your projects that you're working on YouTube.
Well,
And you're working
the-
with Pop Culture Minefield, right?
I am, but the only one I'm going to plug is the one I was begging you guys for like 3 years to do, and you're just like,
You're
get out of here,
doing it.
get out of here.
Yeah.
No, it's because it's wrestling. I get it. It's lowbrow
Yeah.
entertainment.
Not doing
No,
it.
yeah,
Not
I know.
gonna do
I
it.
get it. So, I have. Gary made an intro for me that almost brought tears to my eyes. So we did
It's
our
good.
first. Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Van.
One of your 4 views.
Thank you.
So,
Oh,
you know,
wait,
that's good.
whatever. So it's Sundays.
take the win.
Yeah, I know, right? Sundays, 2 p.m. Eastern. I think I don't know what time that is Pacific because I'm stupid and I can't do math.
Add
3
3
hours
hours.
difference.
Add 3 hours, buddy.
Or minus 3 hours.
Subtract.
Oh, I'm subtracting. I'm sorry.
It's the alcohol. It's all good. But anyways, it's called
11 a.m.
11 a.m. Thank you. 11 a.m. Pacific on Sundays. It's called Dork Side of the Ring.
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you. It's a play on the Vice show Dark Side of the Ring. We totally bastardized the logo and everything. And the intro I do, that's actually me doing the voiceover. I don't know if you knew that, Vader. I do a play on the Degeneration or the New Age Outlaws from DX thing.
Nice.
And it's been a lot. So my co-host is Joe's Atmosphere, and I don't know, like co-host or permanent panelist, kind of like what I used to be on the Home Gang. Oh, that reminded me of something I was going to say. Anyway, is Johnny Rock, and he's a local Las Vegas former wrestler, former booker, former producer. And starting this Sunday, we are going to be rotating, kind of like what you guys do on the Saturday show. We're going to rotate a panelist, but we're going to just keep it to 4. So this Sunday, we have Burke Lant, who's going to be our guest panelist, and then the Sunday after that, Roland Wellington is going to be our guest panelist.
I want you guys to get Ryback on the show.
I don't like Ryback. I mean, I don't
he's
want to talk to him.
local. He's local.
Yeah, so is RVD. I'm actually personal friends with RVD, but I'm going to wait till we get enough views for. I don't want to be like, hey, bro.
Come on, man. Ryback would have some hot takes. He would get you 1,000 subs.
You got his contact info?
I do not, but I bet you can figure it out.
Danny,
right,
I'm very excited that you finally have your wrestling show that you've been talking about for so long.
I know. Yeah, it's been
and
years.
instead of waiting for somebody else to like do it, you're doing it, and that's really cool, man. I'm glad for you.
You know, funny story, if I may. Quick story. The only reason I'm getting
You sure?
Yeah.
Danny, we don't have time for a quick
No,
story.
no quick stories. Danny's quick story is 25 minutes.
Yeah, JT just got here. Hi, JT.
Bye.
Nice to see you. Bye.
The last thing we're going to say before we leave is a good shout out to Shady Mile Bourbon, Kentucky Bourbon. Those guys were kind enough to send us a couple bottles, which
We've been walking down the Shady
we
Mile
have
all
been
day.
walking down that Shady Mile today, and I've enjoyed the hell out of it. And
How did
which
that
just
happen?
This makes me really happy. I'll tell you in the Discord app. Go to
Thank you.
saltynerdiscord.com and join us over there. We have a great community.
Yeah, we'll keep the convo going.
Over 200 people. We're reaching up to 300 people in Discord
How
right
many
now.
boosts do you have now on there too? It's like
how many what?
Boosts? Don't you have like the
Boost? Oh, we're at like 7 or something like that. It's crazy. It's going really well. So if you
Yeah.
like our content and you want to get more out of what we do here at the Salty Nerd Podcast, go to saltynerdiscord.com. If you would like to support us, saltynerdclub.com is the place to be. You guys get access to an enormous library of content, including interviews with guys like David Hewlett and a lot of really fun classic sci-fi stuff as well. So join us over there. And thank you all for joining us in the chat. You guys are amazing. This might be the last one we do for 2022.
Yeah,
and then
probably.
we're probably going to jump back into 2023 with a whole new format and a whole new big news that I think the video is going to drop soon with our 2023 plans. It's amazing.
Drop on New Year's Day.
On New Year's Day? All right, perfect. New Year's Day. Look for that video, guys, on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. Stay salty, my friends.
Oh wait, we got one last super chat.
One last super chat?
JT.
What? $8, another month of verification for Vader. LOL.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you, JT. Just slid in there just under the freaking belt.
Just in time.
Just in time.
Hey, I just want to say real quick before we go, if you're on Discord and you're chatting with us, our Discord is so active that we don't always see everything everyone is posting. So if there's something specific that you wanted to say to one of us, tag us in it. That way we make sure we see it and we respond to it, because we don't want to we don't want you to feel like you're being ignored.
Yeah. Also, I see everything. Stay salty.
I don't.
I do that. It works.